Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Watch along, pre-game, watch along and post-game of Juventus Lecce. We are playing in our home, 8:45 p.m. is the start of the game. And we will be here to comment it. Hopefully we can celebrate during the game, hopefully especially we can celebrate after the game. Look, we are on a mission for the next 3 games that are Lecce, Parma, Monza. There is one mission, 3 games, 3 victories, 9 points. That's the mission, but it all starts today against Lecce, the 3rd game on the bench from Igor Tudor. Let me say hello to all the people in the chat. Ciao to the first one, that was James Stanislavski. Ciao Juventini, Forza Juve, Forza Tudor. Dai. Ciao Stavros, ciao Bebo, ciao Loro Berg, ciao Beppe, ciao Famiglia. That's a beautiful word, Famiglia, family. Stasera, big win this evening, big win. Ciao Nino Sport, ciao a tutti and Beppe. Nino Sport is working a lot because it's the season where in the stores of Nino there is a lot of work. So Nino, thank you for being also here present in the chat. Thank you, my friend. Ciao and buongiorno to Thomas Maklouf. I need a statement win today. Look, I agree, kind of agree with that one. I will already be happy if we have the 3 points because that's all what matters. But I agree with you, a statement win will be extremely important also because Inter is giving one statement after the other. Not that Inter is our competitor this season, unfortunately not, because of our own fault, but at a certain moment we need to react as well. We need to start giving answers, not that much to Inter, but to us, Juventini. So ciao Thomas again, ciao Fede Chiesa, he's back from Liverpool. Ciao Mufid, ciao Khalid, ciao Da Juve Zebra, ciao Juventini of the world for a rising cross, Adam, Sir Raz is there in the place, ciao Bendoguz, Zakaria, Kenny, Sigas, we have done Simon, ciao Giorgio, ciao Sasha, ciao Natasha Nana 09, ciao Zahi. We have a lot of Juventini, yeah? A lot of Juventini. How are you feeling for Juventus Lecce? Are you excited or not? I know it's a Saturday afternoon. I know in some parts of the world, Saturday night already in other parts of the world. Somewhere it's even nearly morning. So how are you feeling about that game? Are you excited? Are you interested? It's not a Juve Inter, it's not a Juve Milan, it's not a Juve Roma. So not sure if you are watching the game, if you are not watching the game, what did you sacrifice to watch the game? Let me know in the chat. In the meanwhile, I tell you that we are indeed not yet at 37,300. Thomas' prediction was nearly correct. He said, Beppe, we reach 37,200 Juve Roma against Juve Lecce. We will reach 37,300. We are 17 away from reaching 37,300 Juventini of the world. So it's the moment to put a maximum of likes on the channel if you are watching live, but also if you are watching the replay. So maximum of like. Don't forget also to subscribe if you didn't yet, because we are about to start with the lineups, the predicted lineups that have been confirmed. Kupi back from the start of the game. We'll speak about that. Why he could be there or not. I don't want to speak too much about betting scandal, because this is something that we already spoke about in the video of this morning. If you didn't yet, and if you want to watch after the game, you can go back and watch it. Ciao a tutti. The first reaction of the people are that they are happy to see Thuram fit to start. Yeah, that's really the good news. You know what? Let's go immediately towards the lineups. That may be the best thing to do. The lineup of Juventus Football Club has been announced by the club, where we see Locatelli on the front page. And then we see Di Gregorio into the goal with the number 29, number 15 for Kalulu, number 12 for Renato Vega, number 6 for Lloyd Kelly. Defense that in 2 games of Tudor conceded 1 goal. A defense where we have not a lot of choice, and without Bremer, without Cabal, without Federico Gatti, it's not that we have that much defense, especially if we want to play with a 3-man defense. So these are the men chosen by Igor Tudor, confirmed. No turnover there. And then we see Nico Gonzalez, Locatelli, Thuram, and Weston McKennie. That brings us back towards the first game that we played in the Tudor era, the game against Genoa. Then up front, Koopman, Yildiz, behind Dusan Vlahovic. These are the 11 chosen by Tudor. What is that lineup telling me? That he doesn't want to change too much. He has not a lot of certainties, and the few that he has, he really wants to confirm them. So he goes with the same exact lineup that he went for against Genoa, with the only change Kalulu for Gatti, because Gatti is injured. But on the other side, all the other ones are exactly the same. What were the changes against Roma? We saw that he was a bit more prudent with Wea on the left, McKennie on the right. We remember that. And Nico Gonzalez a bit more up front. So that a bit more cautious against Roma has been transformed again like the one against Genoa. So that means that Juventus want to do the game. That means that Juventus, they are already now with the 2.5 weeks against with Tudor, and they really want to go towards that. The questions, of course, for some people are why Dusan Vlahovic. I see the question from Saita Daboy. I see the same question from Sasha, why Vlahovic. I'm really surprised that you are not asking why Koopmeiners, because I would have thought why Koopmeiners, why not Cambiaso. Instead, you are all going towards Dusan Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic that will celebrate his 100th game in Serie A with Juve. He played more if we are counting all competitions, but with Juve in Serie A, 100th game for Dusan Vlahovic today. So let's go. Main topic of today is the one of Zacchi, because a beautiful donation. Thank you, Zacchi. Thank you. I'm not usually you're writing post game with your analysis, so and your opinion, your post game opinion. Now you are anticipating, which makes me extremely curious. Why that message? Zacchi is writing, Ciao Beppe, we are criticizing Cope so much and he's not even here for a full season. So how DV9 with more than 3 years with 3 different coaches, unless Tudor is BS? How is he justifying his selection third time? It's a good question. Look, in the chat, and maybe it's partially answering your question, Zacchi, people are not even asking or complaining about Cope, they are complaining about Dusan Vlahovic. It's a trend that I see growing more and more and more on social media, here in the comment section, something that was impossible a few months ago, that people were starting to be against Dusan Vlahovic like that. We can start really feeling it, we read it, we see it, that people are really questioning Dusan Vlahovic performances, level as well, not only the performance but also the level. And some people are starting to try to go back in history, asking when was actually that we had a first starting number 9. So we are not speaking about Moiskin, we are not speaking about Milik, but that was actually not at the level like Dusan Vlahovic. So partially it's answered, and the feeling of the people are starting to change towards pointing the fingers towards Dusan Vlahovic. Why is he playing today again for the third time? I think that the season of Dusan Vlahovic is the last one. Then he will leave as long as he accepts, because we know it. He has 1 more year of contract, but Juventus will do everything to stop the relationship with Dusan Vlahovic. So 8 games to go. That's the max that you can see Dusan Vlahovic in Serie A with Juve. 8 games. Then maybe he will be there probably. He will still be there for the Club World Cup, but then the journey of Dusan with Juve will be over. What is important to notice is that Tudor has 2 choices up front, Colomani and Dusan Vlahovic. Colomani that is on loan, Colomani that probably suffered the change of coach. He was actually convinced by Thiago Motta to join Juve. He has total different characteristics than Dusan Vlahovic, and probably at the moment Tudor wants to keep Dusan in giving him chances, in giving him trust, because he knows that he's a player under contract that will be there no matter what, also at the Club World Cup, and that is saying, look, we need to find a way to recuperate Dusan Vlahovic. I cannot give up that easily on him. I showed him trust 2 years ago when I spoke about him. I showed him trust when I arrived in La Continassa in that individual talk with him. I showed him trust in starting him against Genoa, where he didn't do that well, but I also trusted him in giving him more than 90 minutes. I gave him trust to start a big game like the one of Roma, where he didn't do well, and I changed him at the 67th minute. Look, third chance for Dusan with Colomani that can enter from the bench. I really think that it's really like let's go, give a chance to Dusan, because we need to keep him awake, keep him alive, and not losing like we lost him totally with Thiago Motta. Also because at the moment the performance of Colomani, it's not they are shining like in the beginning. If we go towards Koopmeiners, look, I agree with you. First season of Koopmeiners. If we are looking at the difference between Koopmeiners and Vlahovic, is that in the 3 seasons of Dusan Vlahovic, nearly 3.5 seasons, we saw some big performances of Dusan Vlahovic with Juve. If you go back in time, like that first Champions League game against Villarreal, that first game in Serie A with Juve against Verona, if I'm not wrong. We saw some performances, that beautiful final of Coppa Italia. So there was a lot of trust in the player, and he repaid it in some moments. Then it's a player that never really fully convinced, and that's a huge big difference. At the moment, Koopman is at Juve after 9 months, I believe, or nearly 10 months of Juve, he never convinced. And that's actually the big judgment of a lot of people going towards Koopmeiners instead of Dusan Vlahovic. Koopmeiners because he was the one that should have changed that midfield. You can tell me, yes, Beppe, but there's also Douglas Luiz. Yes, it's true, Douglas Luiz as well, but the difference with Douglas Luiz is that Douglas is injured or has been injured a lot of time. So the big blame has been on Koopmeiners, also because Koopmeiners received a lot of chances, started a lot of time, why he was totally not deserving it. With Thiago Motta towards the end, we didn't see Dusan Vlahovic from the transfer market in January, where Colomani was there. The season of Dusan was over with Juve. We will probably never have seen him again. He was not even warming up anymore. So that's why the big blame goes towards Koopmeiners instead of Dusan Vlahovic. Then I agree with you partially. I think that we can criticize, we are obliged to criticize the season of Koopmeiners with Juve so far, but not giving up on Koop. And that's one of the big differences. I don't know if you agree with me or not. So the big difference on Dusan Vlahovic, Koopmeiners is Koopmeiners. You are obliged to criticize. If you are not criticizing Koopmeiners, look, guys, that means that you probably didn't watch a lot of games of Juve this season. Koop is not doing well, has been ghosted a lot of time, difficulties to find position, difficulties to be there also mentally on the field, but you cannot give up on him because you will not sell him next season for the price that you paid him, for the investment that you did. You will have absolutely no return on investment if you sell him this summer, so you are obliged to continue at least one more season with Koop. And it's a player that you cannot give up on, because we all feel, and I think even the most negative fan deep inside still has the feeling that the player didn't say his last word. There is still that possibility that Koopmeiners suddenly find the way to unlock himself, while Dusan Vlahovic, and that's a huge big difference where I totally agree with you on that, is really regressing and going towards the exit, the end of his journey at Juve. And if really this one will be the last season of Dusan with Juve, if we will evaluate the 3 years and a half at Juve from Dusan, we will never speak about him like a good striker that changed the destiny of Juve, that gave what he could have given, that we were satisfied about. I go towards a Rabiot, for example, a Rabiot that didn't offer beautiful performances in the 2.5 first season of Juve, and then you saw a level of Adrien Rabiot where you said, maybe it could have worked, maybe we could have continued with him, because we saw something with consistency, at least during a long season, which with Dusan we never saw. A consistent season of Dusan we never saw. So that's what I wanted to answer about that, but I agree with you. Dusan should be criticized more, but I think honestly that people arrived there. Except of Dusan Vlahovic fanboys, I think that we arrived there. That people are really speaking about Dusan Vlahovic like he's not performing. Today, he has the opportunity to score? Yes, it's against a Lecce that is conceding a lot. Maybe also that's the technique of Tudor in saying, look, we are playing against one of the worst, if not the worst defense of Serie A. If he doesn't score today, guys, it's over. I cannot do miracles. Then it's really over. So third chance, last chance. Could be, could be. I don't know. In the meanwhile, Morten Skov became a member or extended his membership for 9 months. Thank you, Morten. I repeat that at the moment we are 37,284 Juventini of the world. We are missing 16 to reach 37,300. And then Yusuf also with a beautiful donation. Ciao Beppe, looking forward to a huge win today. Hopefully Dusan can stop complaining today and focus on scoring. So you see, all the comments are going also towards Dusan, not only the performances, but also his behavior that irritated a lot of Juventini. That being said, we didn't speak about the lineup of Lecce yet. They are going towards 4-3-3 that you can see here. 4-3-3 with some surprises that were not planned in before the game. So we have Falcone into the goal. He was there also in the last game. 4-man defense, Veiga, Baschirotto, Gaspar, and Gallo. 3-man midfield with Jean, Koulibaly, Pierre, and then up front, Pierotti, Kristovic, and Morente. 11 chosen by a coach that could have been the coach of Juve before going towards Antonio Conte. He said it himself when they were a possible change after the, I believe it was Del Neri era. Yeah, after the Del Neri era, I was really in talks with Juve to potentially come as a coach of Juventus. Giampaolo, for the people that are asking who is the coach of Lecce. Of course, I'm not here to judge you if you don't know who is the coach of Lecce. It is Giampaolo, coach of Lecce, that could have been our coach. Luckily, it didn't happen. He became also then later in his career the coach of Milan. Didn't go extremely well. So a 4-3-3 for Giampaolo. These are the men. Pay attention, of course, to Kristovic, excellent player. We know it. Also him, possibly in a short list to become a rotational striker for Juve next season, a cheaper striker, cheaper solution, extremely physical player, really strong player. I like Kristovic. So pay attention to monitor Kristovic today. And then if we go towards Juve, also here with the tactical pad, what do we see? Di Gregorio into the goal, Kalulu, Veiga, Kelly, Nico Gonzalez, Locatelli, Thuram, McKennie, Kopanos, Yildiz, and Dusan Vlahovic, 11-man compact. With a Tudor that is confirming that he doesn't want to change too much. Doesn't want to change what? Yeah, 7 games, but 7 games. If you have that on your CV, you have been 7 games coach of Milan. I have been coach of Milan 0 times. So he did better than Beppe for 7 times, which is not bad. Then things didn't go well. But I think that Milan is a real disaster. Milan is a really a disaster. Hopefully it will stop. You know, I always dream to see a winning Juve and a Milan that is doing well, because it's history of calcio. These two teams should always be there on top, with Milan not winning, but Juve wins. It is what it is. Tsigas is going with Yildiz will score today. You know what? My prediction is exactly the same today. I expect a beautiful game, a strong game, and a scoring performance of Yildiz today. I believe that Yildiz will score today. Yeah, I'm convinced about it. It's not a belief, it's a conviction. I didn't tell him, cazzo. I should have wrote with him. No, because yesterday I wrote with him in German. Yesterday I wrote with him in German, but I didn't say you will score today. So he didn't do the emoji like that. Last time I didn't say, against Roma, I didn't tell him, and he didn't score. Maybe I should have done. If he doesn't score, I will feel bad, because it will be my mistake. Jordanis, ciao grande. I have a feeling for Texas boy to score today. And he's playing on the left. We know it. It could have been a possible last-minute change if Thuram would not have made it. One thing is sure, we will not see Thuram for the entirety of the 90 minutes. What I believe will happen, I can show you. What I believe will happen at a certain moment is that Thuram will go out. McKennie will go here, because I think that Tudor really wants to test him here with Cambiaso that will enter here. That's what I think can possibly happen. Maybe at halftime, maybe at the 60th minute. I prefer at the 60th minute than at halftime, because if he goes out at halftime, it's because something is really not working. So that's what I think will happen in the first changes. Maybe changes. McKennie central, Cambiaso on the left. More than seeing a Douglas Luiz entering immediately. You know, with the bench of Juve, Douglas Luiz is there as well. For the second consecutive time, he didn't enter against Roma, like Conceição didn't enter. So let's see. 2-0 is the prediction for Mergen. I'm watching because I'm starting to receive a lot of messages. Oh, the game is about to start. You know that? We are here, we are speaking, blah, 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 but the game is about to start. The game will start in 7 minutes. 7 minutes, which is great. We are playing against Lecce. You know that we didn't play that much against Lecce in our history. We didn't play that much. I was thinking much more. But it will be the 48th official game against the Giallorossi from the south of Italy. 48 game. We already played 37 times in Serie A against them. 24 wins, 9 draws, and 4 losses. We scored 73 times. We conceded 29 goals at the moment against them. For what reason? Because we know it. Lecce has been down a lot of years. Serie B, Serie C, while Juventus has been nearly always, except of one time, and we know why, always in Serie A. And that's why we didn't play that much against Lecce, even if thinking about it, I have a lot of memories against Lecce. I have like 2-3 games that are instantly popping up. What is the game that you remember against Lecce? Let's see a bit. Is there a game that you remember against Lecce? Before we start here. I have one, but I don't want to spoil too much and too fast. By the way, the last time that we played against them, we did a 1-1 this season. We did a 0-3 win before that last season. And then the last time that we played at home against them, we won 1-0 with a goal of Milik. At the 57th. So people are remembering the Fagioli goal. Nick Thompson as well, the Fagioli goal. We have here Nick Passi that is going way before 3-0 in the season 2010-2011. 5-2 in the Capello era, the goal of Fagioli, 4 Del Piero. Beautiful. Look, the first that comes in mind to me, is the Juve Lecce that we draw 1-1 in 2012. So the year of the Scudetto, where could have been the Scudetto game, and that we reopen the Scudetto with a huge big mistake of Buffon, with Del Piero that is going towards him, telling him a word like, okay, it will go okay, it will be okay, calma, tranquilli, and then at the end, luckily, we won the Scudetto. So that's the first game that comes in mind to me. Yes, of course, the Fagioli game, I remember that 5-2 as well, with a tripletta, with a hat-trick of Ibrahimovic. But you know which one I remember as well? A game where Bernardeschi is missing an open goal. Mamma mia. Do you remember that game? Missed huge opportunity of Bernardeschi. What a disaster. I will already put myself here with the lineup so that you can follow them. Guys, the game is starting in 4 minutes. I come back. Who's me remembers? I come back. Give me a second, guys, because I forgot something extremely important. Give me a second. I'm here in 2 minutes. I come back because the players are entering the tunnel. I'm ready. Ragazzi e ragazze, Juventini and Juventine, match day 32 of Serie A. Serie A is going towards the end. We will know if Juventus, yes or no, will qualify to the top 4. We have a few possibilities being out of the top 4, something that we don't want. We have the possibility to reach the top 4, and we even have the possibility to reach the top 3. Top 3 means that we have a possibility, really if it's a small one, to qualify to the next Supercoppa. It's not over yet. The game is about to start. 11 Juventini chosen by Igor Tudor, that is not going towards rotation. He has 1 week to prepare the game. He said it himself. You want to play, you need to put myself in difficulty. At the moment, a lot of players were not able to put the choices of the mister in difficulty, which means that they need to work harder during the week. If there was one that probably this week deserved to play, we didn't see him, but Tudor saw him, and it is Teun Koopmeiners. Teun Koopmeiners that receives a chance again from the start against Lecce. Juventus will try to go with intensity, with verticality, with pressing, offensive games against a Lecce that Juventus is obliged to win. Lecce is not doing a fantastic Serie A, especially from January on. After Dorgu went away, Juventus is obliged to go and to win that game today. If we want to hope to reach that top 4, top 3, we are obliged to do it now. And it starts with the game against Lecce today. The game is about to start. We see 11 men chosen by Tudor, here that you can see on the right side of myself, on the left part of the screen, with Di Gregorio into the goal, Kalulu, Vega and Kelly. In the defense, Nico Gonzalez, Locatelli, Thuram and Weston McKennie, and then you see Koopmeiners, Yildiz behind Dusan Vlahovic. Juventus will kick off the game. We are just waiting for the referee to start the game. Sasha is saying that her television is not working and there are a lot of ads. It's annoying. Juventus will start from the Curva Nord to the Curva Sud. The game has just started. Let's go. Let's go. Forza Juve, Forza Juve, Forza Juve. Dai. Immediately with Thuram that is playing in the back. Beautiful pass from Weston McKennie that is playing immediately up front. We have a possibility with Nico Gonzalez that is waiting the cross of Kelly. Kelly cross has been blocked. Kelly's trying again. We play. That pass has been blocked immediately. Lecce that is going in counter-attack, immediately blocked by Renato Vega that is playing with Di Gregorio, playing in blue today. Juventus playing with a home shirt. Long ball, beautiful chest control from Yildiz that was playing a bit higher than Dusan Vlahovic on that one. Again, a 3-man defense for the men of Tudor. Weston McKennie as the left wing back. Thuram, doubts on him starting the game of today, but he's there, the Frenchman, that is doing extremely well. Attenzione, Dusan Vlahovic immediately with a shot in the arms of Falcone. Dusan Vlahovic is playing his 100th game in Serie A with Juve this evening. Will he be able to score or not? I let you predict that in the comment section. If you want to give me the predictions, it's the moment to do it, ragazzi e ragazze. Long ball from Falcone. Blocked by Renato Vega. Beautiful one. Kenan Yildiz. Sombrero has been blocked. There is a foul, but the referee says goes on. We play with Thuram vertically. Fantastic pass. Attenzione, Teun Koopmeiners! The choice! The winning choice! The winning choice of Igor Tudor. Not even 2 minutes were enough for Koopmeiners to score. We said it. We said it. He deserved another chance because he saw him in huge big form this week. Pimpante. Positivo, and Koopmeiners is answering with probably the fastest goal in Serie A this season of Juventus. 24-25. Juventus is already taking the lead. Forza Teun! Forza Teun, Koopmeiners! We said it. We are not satisfied about the season of Koopmeiners. We are obliged to criticize his performances, but we cannot give up on Koop. That would be the biggest mistake from all the Juventini. We cannot give up on Koop. And he's answering! And he's answering! With the left foot that is going toward the second post. 1-0. Forza Juve! Forza Juve! What a start! What a start with a fantastic, beautiful hug between Tudor and his assistant coach. Grande Juve, grande Juve, grande Juve. Ah, that's the start that we all deserved. We Juventini. Bravo, Kupi Kupi! Machine, Robocop. This is, of course, a sound that I didn't play since extremely long. But I think it was the moment to do it with Koopmeiners again. Oh, he forgot the ball. He forgot the ball. Bravo, Kupi Kupi. Ah. Third goal in Serie A with Juve this season. One in Coppa Italia, which means that it's his fourth goal with the Bianconeri this evening. Locatelli that is opening to Kalulu. Pierre. Ah, I already see Queen and it's Sorry-Cope. Beautiful pass from Loca to Weston McKennie. He's able to put it on the ground. Weston McKennie playing in the back. No, because there is an offside. Ah, that's how we start a game, Softitch. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Smiling Beppe. That's how we start a game. Attenzione. I love it. I love it. At the moment, Juventus is third in the ranking of Serie A, as you can see, waiting for the big game of tomorrow, Atalanta-Bologna. But of course, the game is extremely long with Koopmeiners intercepting that ball, giving it in the back. Attenzione, Nico Gonzalez with a mistake with Kristovic, and he's going on the post! Attenzione! Oh, Juventus, I told you that the game was not over. I told you that the game was not over. It's not over because we had a shot, and now this time, Di Gregorio is putting it in corner kick. Attenzione, wake up, wake up. Big mistake from Nico Gonzalez. Look at that shot from Kristovic. We were speaking about him before the game. We were speaking about him and being possibly a target of Juve as the rotational second striker of Juve next season. Kristovic is presenting himself in the Allianz Stadium in the best possible way. First corner kick of the game goes towards the Giallorossi that are playing in blue with their away shirt. What a shot, what a shot, what a shot. From Kristovic. Beautiful player. Beautiful player. Attention to the corner kick that is arriving in the middle. Kelly Lloyd! Kelly! Over-criticized since his arrival, or even before his arrival at Juventus. Starting to convince a few people that are saying, attention, because in that three-man defense, he's not doing bad, that Lloyd Kelly. Is he actually better than we initially thought? Beautiful here from Weston McKennie to Kenan Yildiz. Beautiful on the left side with Kefren Turam. Kefren. And we go with a cross into the box. That's ball stay there. Dusan Vlahovic. No, but qu'est-ce que tu fais? But what did you do? What did you do, Dusan? Dusan! Dusan! We could have gone with a 2-0. It's on your strong foot. It's a miracle that the ball... No. What a mistake. Dusan, what a mistake. Dusan, what a mistake. Dusan. He's bleeding. How are you bleeding with the hand? He's bleeding on the finger. We're speaking about Kristovic, 25 years old, double citizenship. But he has chosen to go with Montenegro. And next season could potentially, if they save themselves and if they remain in Serie A, he could potentially play with another player from Montenegro. We are speaking about Vasilij Adzic, where Pantaleo Corvino, sporting director of Lecce, put his eyes on him because he wants to do again a deal a la Jovetic Fiorentina back then. He understood the qualities of the boy that has still not been called up by Igor Tudor with the first team. Impossible. Incredible. Good question from Felice. Fantastic, beautiful control here. And also ball protection with his body. Stays on his feet. There is a foul. Whistled by the referee. How are you missing that? How are you missing that? I don't get it. I really don't get it. That's impossible. A miss like that, guys, you cannot miss. You cannot miss. Juventus immediately with a huge ball possession, 82%. He was absolutely not offside. He was absolutely not offside on that one. Koopmanners 1, Lecce 0. I agree with Lionel. That was the best possible way to start the game and to win in conviction from Koopmanners, where we are waiting for him some answers, not only with that first goal, but also with a performance that needs to last for 90 minutes. Die. Kristovic, second player with shots on target from Serie A, right behind Moiskin. We are not speaking at the moment. Why? Because there is already a possible change with a injured player, and I will surprise you, not from Juve, but from Lecce, because there is a player on the ground that should be subbed in the next minutes. That's always a pity, always a pity. Let's see if the player will be able to continue or not, but I already see he's a substitute ready to enter the game. I think it's over for the number 19, I think, of Lecce, Jean. Aya. I think it's already over for Jean, not sure. The player is suffering, Yeah. So Jean will go out and will be replaced by the number 44, if I'm not wrong, Thiago Gabriel. Thiago Gabriel chosen by Gianpaolo to replace the injured Jean. Portuguese player, attention, that ball goes into the box, deflected, and it will be the first corner kick of Juve. So Juve also opened the records here of the corner kicks. In the meanwhile, let me say thank you to Bogdan. Thank you to Bogdan for the 5 memberships offered. Thank you to Bogdan. He's happy, Bogdan is happy. We'll comment that the corner kick, and I will come back on Bogdan in a second. Attenzione, because Cope is putting his right hand in the air, going with his left foot. Attenzione, into the box, deflected. Juventus will be first with Kalulu. Kalulu that is playing in a bag. Beautiful call from Capitano Locatelli. Locatelli that is going with a long ball into the box for Renato Vega. A bit short. Renato is fighting, trying to win his aerial duel. He's winning the ground duel. Not able to be precise enough to go and find Kenan Yildiz. That ball goes extremely long. And Pierre Kalulu will be the first one. He wanted to play with Di Gregorio. Took a risk, but took the ball, which is the most important thing. Again, thank you to Bogdan that offered 5 membership that were given randomly to Fabione, to Boris, to Ishan, to Amadou Korka, Amkaksi So, and to Mustafa Ali. Grande Bogdan. Thank you. Really appreciate it. My man. We didn't see a lot of Kenan Yildiz at the moment, to be honest. We were able to find Dusan a lot of time, not Kenan yet. Or at least not enough. 9 times he touched the ball, 6 passes. He already missed 2 passes, Already missed 2 passes, Kenan Yildiz. We play with Kalulu on the right side, Locatelli. Dai ragazzi. Another long ball for Weston McKennie. Beautiful control. A bit too long. It's a pity. Mamma mia, Locatelli immediately in pressure. Nico Gonzalez! He didn't try. So it's Kenan Yildiz trying to play short spaces with McKennie. Didn't happen. So Lloyd Kelly again on the left, where Juventus lost to attack with Igor Tudor. We play in the back, Kefren Thuram. Oh, what a disaster. That ball should have gone a bit more in the back. It's a pity because the body was not really well positioned from Thuram for that possible shot. He tried. Kalulu again on the right side with Locatelli that is running everywhere. Not a beautiful pass from Kalulu, but Thuram was able to manage that ball with Kelly. Grande Renato Vega. Gonzalez that is playing centrally will try this time. Attenzione, 5 players around him. There is a shot from the distance blocked by or from Kenan Yildiz. Again, McKennie and Juventus is pushing. They are looking for that second goal. Lloyd Kelly this time. Kefren Thuram. Did you see Juventus is trying from every single angle? As soon as there is an open window, Juventus is going for it. No surprise if I tell you, of course, that Manuel Locatelli is the one that touched most balls from the start of the game. 21 with 20 passes already. So it's a player that is immediately touching the ball, passing the ball. Lloyd Kelly with Weston McKennie as a left wing back, changing position every game. Pierre Kalulu. Nico Gonzalez, pay attention because he was about to commit the second foul or second mistake of the game. He's asking for a handball and he's receiving that handball. Luckily for him, Nico Gonzalez, that according to me is playing a beautiful game in terms of offensive performances, but risking a bit in defense. Pay attention, Nico. Fantastic. Weston McKennie. Thuram. I don't see Thuram 100%, guys. So I would not be surprised if at the 60th minute he's out of the field because I don't see him running with easiness. Thuram. McKennie. And we play. Managing the ball. What a ball percentage. You see it here. 85% ball possession. Juventus already with 4 shots in the first 15 minutes. I don't remember this happening since the beginning of the season. Turncoat manners. And we go centrally. Bad pass for Dusan. This was really difficult for Kenan Yildiz. Sorry, but Juventus is there with Lloyd Kelly. That was pushing to receive that ball and he missed that easy pass to Weston. Dai Juve, dai Juve. Yeah. We are committing mistakes there. Huh? We know it. We are a bit sloppy in defense and taking a bit of risk. That ball is still not out. Ball Juve or ball Lecce? Ball Lecce at the end. Falcone. Playing with Baschirotto, the captain. They are opening on the right side. Foul. Whistled by the referee. Ball Lecce. And Lloyd Kelly. Physically a player that is winning his duels. Physically a player that is winning his duels. That's always a beautiful answer. And if not, then he's committing the foul so that the player don't go. Duels. We see it here. Renato Vega. 2 duels won. Even if they were in the air, it's still a duel. Nico Gonzalez lost the ball. And grande, because Juventus recuperated after committing a foul by Manu Locatelli. If you didn't yet, we didn't reach the 200 likes, so I'm asking to put a maximum of likes. It's now the moment to do it, ragazzi. It's now the moment to do it. Maximum of likes also here in the chat, so that we can reach as soon as possible 200 while the game is on. With Kefren Thuram recuperating a lot of balls there in the middle of the field. We said it, or Tudor said it. It will be a battle. We must put our helmet on and fight, because there is no other way. At least I don't know another way to do things well. Ball possession Juve. We start again. Renato Vega. Cope manners. With Kalulu. They try to play fast with Nico Gonzalez. Ball deflected. Throw in. Ball Juve. Look at how available Locatelli is. Look at how available Locatelli is every single time. Hey, in terms of runs, it's incredible. Huh? He's always giving a solution. Always. Just watch him and follow how he's always giving a solution. Thuram. Yildiz. Lloyd. Ball stays in. Kelly, one touch to Thuram. Locatelli. And here he is. Oh, what a pass. Beautiful pass. Beautiful idea. And he's there at recuperating the ball. Pay attention to the sliding tackles we play with Kenan Yildiz that is entering with a shot. Again, blocked. Another attempt blocked by the defense of Lecce. Oh, that's a fantastic one. And fantastic also from Locatelli. Dusan Vlahovic is missing it again. Dusan, you will make me crazy. Score a goal! Score a goal, please. Score a goal. Look at that. The intelligence of Locatelli there. Too slow, too slow. Second corner kick of the game for Juve. We play fast. We play fast. Grande, beautiful dribbling. We enter the box. Renato Vega! Another time deflected. How is it possible? How is it possible? There is like this, Renato. There is an invisible wall in front of the goal because that ball was on target. Falcone was beaten, but there was someone else. There was someone else at the number 4. The number 4 of Lecce. Gaspar was there. A long one into the box, deflected on the second post. Maybe Nico Gonzalez and Kalulu. There is no offside, so we play with Nico Gonzalez that is playing in the back. Renato Vega to Locatelli that was asking for it. Fantastic, beautiful vision and opening to Kenan Yildiz. Control with the chest, putting that ball on the ground. Managing that ball with the right side. Playing in the back. Kefren Thuram! Blocked again by Gaspar. Gaspar is taking them all. And it's already another corner kick for Juve. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Will we play short? Will we play long? Long this time. 21 minutes. Fantastic, beautiful Juve that is looking for that second goal. Ball into the air. This time easy for Falcone to take them in his hands. I agree. Yeah, Renato Vega was not able to go on that ball. He's running back to take his position. In the meanwhile, it's Morente on the ball to Pierre. Oh, what a miss from Nico Gonzalez. Kristovic in the back again for Morente. Pierre that is managing a lot of balls there. Playing this time with Gaspar, the one that blocked already 2 shots, more than Falcone. Vega. And Thuram with a beautiful run. This is what Tudor was asking for him. Attenzione, Kope. No. But the pass from Thuram was not perfect. And the idea was good. The execution, 7 on 10. Or 6 on 10. Putting him a bit in difficulty. That ball was out for Kristovic. Ball Juve. It's a pity, eh? It's really a pity. Already 11 attempts from Juve, 2 on target. We are a bit less clinical than usual. Attention, because Cope Manners is there on the right side, waiting for some support. What a beautiful vision here. Nico Gonzalez in the back. Dusan Vlahovic 1 time, 2 time. It doesn't work. Ball Juve with Lloyd Kelly that is fighting. There is no foul, supported by Weston McKennie and Kefren Thuram. That ball stays black and white for a second. Grande Lloyd Kelly and Thuram and Kenan Yildiz and Thuram. And we play fast. We try to play fast and vertical. The referee whistled. It will be a free kick for Juve. What a beautiful Juve. What a beautiful Juve. What a beautiful Juve. Ball possession, attempts, passes, corner kick is already 4-1. All beautiful, all fantastic, but it's only at the moment 1-0, which we know it is not enough. Is not enough. Cope Manners, Yildiz on the ball. Cope Manners will take it. Cope Manners will take it. The one that opened the score today. With a beautiful goal, eh? Falcone asking 2 men in the wall because he knows that it's a bit long and that they will probably not go on target. Attenzione because Cope Manners is playing fast. Renatore! And then ball, no, it doesn't go on goal, but that was beautiful. These are some ideas that we want to see. That's what I will love. Studied set pieces as well. It was offside and that's why they whistled. Mamma mia, that's beautiful. Oh, finally. 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 Kalulu. Lloyd Kelly carrying the ball, asking for some support. He's going long, huh? He's going long, he's not thinking twice. That's what he needs to do. That's what he needs to do. Indeed, same energy for the first 25 minutes with Lecce, really in difficulty. I don't know how long we have it. That's why I still continue to tell you that I'm worried. I'm worried about the final score because it's only 1-0 and I don't know how much and how long Juventus can run like they are doing at the moment. Did we see a beautiful Juve? Yes. Blocked a lot of time by Lecce? Yes. With the final shot. Now it's important to go on target because we went only twice on target. If I'm not wrong, a sloppy shot in the beginning from Dusan and then the goal of Cope. Mini fight discussions between Kalulu and Kristovic. But they are shaking hands. Left hand for Kalulu, right hand for Kristovic. Pierre that has been pressed by Locatelli, also there. First pressing, beautiful, aggressive. Grande Kalulu that is winning a header. And also Locatelli with that header immediately to Thuram. We play Grande Juve, beautiful Juve. Really mature performance today. Really dominant performance today. Di Gregorio, immediately to Kalulu. Kalulu is playing in one touch with Nico Gonzalez. Here we go again with a, mamma mia, disaster control from the number 9 from Serbia. That is giving the ball to the opposition. Thiago Gabriel. Baschirotto, the captain, that is changing side, a beautiful one. Nico Gonzalez, you cannot beat Nico Gonzalez in the air. If there is one area where he's extremely excellent, is there. By the way, this week he celebrated 27 years and also decided the day after to go with a vintage Juve shirt, taking a selfie. Pierre was not supposed to start today, but when I see how many balls he touched already since the beginning of the game, chapeau. Huh? He's the first one of balls touched for Lecce. Baltasar Pierre. You see, we start entering a phase where Juventus starts to find again a new breath. Oh, that's dangerous from Renato Vega. Luckily, Di Gregorio was extremely alert and awake. These are the dangerous moments where we are losing a bit of lucidity. Nico Gonzalez, that's what we are waiting for. Grande, that is finding Kenan Yildiz. Oh, what did he do? Kenan on numero Yildiz, playing with Dusan Vlahovic. Give that ball away to Koopmeiners. Koopmeiners that is running. Is he a bit faster than usual? Well, at least he's reaching the ball. Mamma mia, Dusan. Mamma mia, Dusan. Kalulu. Locatelli. Locatelli is trying to look, scanning the field. Where can he go with that ball? He cannot, so he's obliged to go easily to Thuram. Kalulu, that is a second striker today. Locatelli saw someone really far away on the second post. Maybe he will go for it. No. Thuram, still, we play short to not lose that ball. Now we can accelerate maybe with Kenan that is accelerating, turning himself. Lloyd Kelly, one touch to Weston McKennie. McKennie, he's playing again to Thuram. Thuram that is trying to free shot. No, we continue to play. Aggressivity by Kalulu, there is no foul. He's playing on the right side with Koopmeiners. No, Koop. These long dominant moments when we are so far up needs to be concluded with a shot on target, guys. Otherwise it means nothing. Thuram. And now, because otherwise it means nothing. Locatelli, mamma mia. Locatelli and Thuram today, they are dominating that midfield. 41 balls touched for each, 34 passes for each. Dusan Vlahovic controlling with his right leg. He's playing in the background. Nico Gonzalez. Nico, mamma mia, with a vision. Koopmeiners, maybe for Kenan Yildiz. That is keeping that ball. At least he's keeping it. Go away. Mamma mia. The referee blocked the run of Dusan. You know, I tell you what. Good. Good. Nothing. We play. Both of them were pulling shirts. What is he waiting for? Let's see. Yeah. He's jumping. Guys, he's jumping. I don't like when they are not showing what's happening on the field because I know the referee said, wait, okay, we are playing. Okay, good. Nico Gonzalez. Locatelli this time tries to go to Weston McKennie and he's able to find him. These changes of field, these long balls of Locatelli are beautiful to watch. McKennie again. Thuram is waiting for that ball, receiving that ball. Locatelli. Loca to Grande McKennie. I don't know if there is an offside. I don't think so. So we play McKennie that is entering the box. He's able to pass his man. Oh, he tried to be extremely selfish here with Koop, Vlahovic and Nico that were waiting for the ball. He wants to score, He has been on the papers yesterday, today, with off-the-field topics that were not nice, of course. True, not true. I don't know. Until someone is guilty, there is always the benefit of the doubt. Of course, not beautiful to finish there in front pages with your name. Kenan Yildiz that will be one of the faces of the Kings League in Germany. Thuram. Thuram alone, mamma mia, is going alone. Fantastic here, that small pass, and we are playing. Attenzione. No, mamma mia, what a goal of Kenan. What a goal of Kenan. Oh, numera. Pa, 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 pa. Easy. Snooker. Pa, pa, pa. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. What a goal, Kenan. Kenan. Mamma mia, what a goal. But that was beautiful. Everything in one touch. Pa, pa, pi, pa, pa, pa. Pa, pi, pa, pa, on numera. And goal. But easy, eh? Everything easy. No power, just the angle. With the eye. Scanning where the ball needs to go. Pa, pi, pa. And goal. Goal. What a goal. What a goal. Mamma mia. Look at that. He starts with Thuram. That is phenomenal today, eh? Thuram. Boom. One pass from Kenan already. Pause in the back. Hey, two assists from Dusan today, eh? But that first pass of Kenan, that is totally unbalanced with his body, is something incredible. Look at that first pass of Kenan. That is, according to me, even more beautiful than the goal. That first pass of Kenan is even more beautiful because he's totally unbalanced. He's unbalanced like that. He's about to fall, but he's able to find that pass. Grande Kenan. 2-0 Juventus. Pay attention to Kristovic against Juventus. There is no foul, so we play. The referee says, goes on. We play. Cope Manners. He saw him. Dusan Vlahovic control it with his left foot. He's going alone. Him against Lecce. What will he do? There is nobody to support him. Cope. Here he is. No. We go. Nico Gonzalez. Locatelli. Te friend Thuram. Te friend that is opening for Weston McKennie. McKennie in the back for Kenan that is asking for it. Kenan Locatelli. Kalulu. They are pushing. Juventus is pushing Kalulu. And maybe Locatelli will go with a shot. No, he's preferring to give that ball higher. Nico Gonzalez. Attenzione. Acrobatic attempt from the number 11 from Argentina. The 27 years old. That's right. He deserves that goal. Brava Juve. Mamma Juve. Mamma Juve. Po. Ninja Gonzalez. I don't know you, but I'm enjoying what I'm watching. Locatelli. McKennie. And Juventus is continuing to push. And we don't give up. And we play. And we play football. No, offside. Hey, you complain, but you're offside, mon ami. Thuram. Locatelli. I don't know you, but I love what I'm watching. Much more than just a motivator. This is the mission from Tudor to receive an extension of contract for next year. McKennie, that partnership, McKennie Yildiz is working. Lois Kelly! Attenzione! Dusan! Nico Gonzalez, what a performance also. In terms of efforts, he's there, the Argentinian. Did he find his real position? There is no foul. And the referee is fantastic today. Fantastic referee today. Write it down because that's not something that I say a lot of times. McKennie. Kefren. Dusan is flirting with offside line. He's onside at the moment. Cope Manners. 23 balls from the Dutchman touched at the moment. Kenan Yildiz, 33 balls touched. And after the initial mistakes, he's not making any mistake anymore. Attenzione, Lloyd Kelly, another one. Mamma mia, Lloyd, je t'aime. I love you. What a fantastic cross on the second post by... That was beautiful. That was beautiful from Dusan. With the cross as well, you can see how Kenan is crossing these balls. He has a pattern. When he's crossing, looks like he's doing a little jump. Did you see that or not? Did you see that he has a pattern? Yeah, but guy, if you're 25, maybe you need to stop with these kind of PowerPoint things, no? He has a kind of pattern. When he's crossing, he's doing that little jump that is elevating not only the ball, but also his full body. It's beautiful to see. It's a Kenan move. Special move that I didn't see in a lot of players. And we play. What a fantastic ball. Kupi, that is on the left, on the side where he scored that goal. Has been blocked, ball offside. Why are people laughing? Why are you laughing, Yorio? What did I say? No, guys, no, he's 25. Will be 25 tomorrow with a PowerPoint presentation at the stadium. But all the respect. Happy birthday to our friend in the stadium that is probably watching the channel as well. Attenzione, because Dusan Vlahovic is fighting against his own demons and he's winning a corner kick. Should be, no? He touched it again. Mamma mia. You're laughing. Ciao Cecilia, grande Cecilia. McKenny. Uh-oh. To Di Gregorio. One big risk in the beginning of the game by Juve with that post of Kristovic. Thiago Gabriel, they found a way to go again to Kristovic, the most dangerous there up front. A beautiful pass, but to nobody, except to Juve. With Lloyd Kelly that is not thinking twice. He has the ball, he put it all. It remembers me, I don't want to go with blasphemy, but it remembers me a bit sometimes the ex-captain number 3 of Juve. Not thinking twice. When there is the ball, put him in the stands. Yeah, I agree. Pierre. Uff, attenzione. Mamma mia, Di Gregorio! Di Gregorio with the first fantastic save, and then what a miss. It would have been offside anyway. Would have been offside, but that shot from... And then that miss. From Gallo. Really reactive Di Gregorio. I don't know if you saw him or not, but I added him as emoji. So for the people that have the emoji, it may be time to honor Di Gregorio as well using his emoji. Fall for Juve. Tomorrow will be the birthday also. He will be 30 of Ivaza. Ivaza! Tomorrow, happy birthday. Kristovic is good. Yeah. Kristovic is good. But, that's not the first striker I would love at Juve, but physically he's fantastic. He's a good player. Grande, what a pass from Nico Gonzalez. I tell you, with the header, sometimes I have the feeling, I can be wrong, of course, that Nico Gonzalez is stronger with the header than with the feet. Locatelli. Nico. Another fantastic pass. Oh, that control of Kupi. Looks like Koopman as he had like 2 minutes of autonomy. No? Tudor is drinking, and I love that he's drinking standing up. He doesn't need to go on his knees thinking about, was it first the chicken or the egg, kneeling on the ground while drinking water. He's drinking like a bonhomme, like a man, on his feet. And then throwing it away. Fantastic Lloyd. You see, he's winning all his duels. You know, guys, I don't know what you need more. I don't know. Game is not over, huh? I remember Inter last week against Parma. They were winning 2-0, and then in the second half, Parma awake. I also remember the people when Roma was totally destroyed in the first half, a beautiful first half in l'Olimpico, being able to wake up in the second half with some tactical changes, so pay attention to that. Nico Gonzalez. But I believe that Kelly in a three-man defense is doing a really good job. You know, when were the two really awful performances of Kelly with Juve? When he played twice as a left back, which is not his position. We didn't sign him as a left back. Huh? We signed him as a left foot center back that could potentially also be there in case of necessity, but that was not the priority. But with the three-man defense, oh, it's doing good, huh? 70% ball possession for Juve after 44 minutes. (89.5% pass accuracy in total. 18 attempts, 5 on target. Pierre, pay attention because it would be a disaster to concede a goal now before going to the changing rooms. Pierre again on the ball. Pierre to Kristovic with maybe a shot from the distance. He's trying to find some space. He's finding it. He's finding it. Complaining, asking for a corner kick that has at the moment not been given. You see how he's able to keep that ball to find the position of K. The shot was... it has been touched by Kalulu, slightly touched by Kalulu. Ball would have gone out anyway, but... yeah, it should have been a corner, I agree. 2 minutes of injury time. One for the change and then for the goal. Locatelli. Yildiz. Kefren. Also beautiful performance. It will be difficult to find a man of the first half, because I can tell you that a lot of them played well. "45 seconds to go before the end of the first half. Grande Kalulu. Cope manners. Another beautiful pass. Oh, there should not have been an offside. I'm not sure. Nico Gonzalez. Watching around. There is an offside. Momentum of the game is wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. It's not over, huh? Even if we are now over the 47 minutes, so he should whistle. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. This is what he is doing. We stop the chrono. Juventus 2, Genoa 0. Juventus 2, Genoa 0. Beautiful, really, really, really beautiful first half by the Bianconeri that are doing the job. Our mission, I told you, was to start winning. Start winning, convincing, beautiful performance, and this is what Juventus is doing at the moment as we speak. I said Genoa, but Lecce. It's the same. Genoa, Lecce. Who on earth has a flag of Coop Manners with a Robocop armor? I understand people with the shirt because they bought him before the season of Coop, because they were still thinking about that Atalanta player, but going with that flag of Coop Manners with a Robocop, maybe it's a lot. Attenzione, because Stecchino offered 5 memberships to the channel. Grande Stecchino. Happy about that first half. So let me know what you think about that first half. I want already to start with a poll, and then I will give you my opinion about it with some stats, with also some heat maps, all the things that you know, that I know that you love. So man of the first half. We go with the one that's... I want to put Locatelli. I want to put Thuram. Allow me to put these 2 names first. And then some people, what are they saying? Yildiz. Give me other names, guys. I've put the 2 center midfielders that, according to me, were higher than everyone. So Thuram and Locatelli are already there. Thuram, yeah, he's already there. But you can put, in a way, you can put Vlahovic with the 2 assists that this time were not deflections. I want to put Vlahovic. Die. Vlahovic and... You want Yildiz? Let's put Yildiz. Yeah, because that goal is also great. Okay. I've put Locatelli, Thuram, Vlahovic, Yildiz. Go and vote now, or it will be too late. So your first comments of the game. Let me know what you thought about that first half. Juve 2, Lecce 0. Again, thank you to Stecchino with a fantastic, beautiful donation. Also, Jose Angel, that is continuing his membership for 17 months. Kupi and Dusan gain confidence is great. That's a beautiful comment, because this is what we discussed for, I believe, 10 minutes in the pre-game of Juve Lecce. By the way, for people that are asking, are we growing? Yes, we are 6 away from 37,300. It's now the moment to put a maximum of like and to subscribe. I love the comment of Jose Angel. For what reason? Because we spent like 10-11 minutes speaking about Coop Manners and Dusan Vlahovic, why they were starting today. And there was one thing that I said also in the goal after celebrating. I said, look, if there is one thing that is sure, according to me, is that Coop Manners did an extremely bad season. Nobody would have thought that it would have been so bad this season. But if there is one thing that we cannot do, is giving up on Coop Manners, because it's a player that will be with us also next season. And that's why, at the first possibility, and probably because it's Lecce, I think that if it would have played against, I don't know, Lazio today, Bologna today, Coop Manners would probably not have played. But because it was Lecce, because maybe you can allow yourself to do some things that you cannot do in other games, well, it was the moment to to give him a chance, to trust him, to give him another opportunity after the Genoa game where he didn't play well. Look, today he starts, first ball, boom, he's taking it, a beautiful goal on the second post. After that assist from Dusan Vlahovic, also there, a beautiful assist that is opening there on the left side. He's going with one touch, beautiful from Coop Manners immediately. Did he play a fantastic game, Coop? Well, if you are looking at the players, except of Di Gregorio, only Dusan Vlahovic had less balls touched than Coop. 19 balls touched by Dusan. He's a striker. It's normal that he will always be there a bit at the bottom of that ranking, because that's the position that is requesting it. And then you see a turn Coop Manners with 27 balls touched. Exactly the same as Renato Vega. And it's really, really, really funny to see a Renato Vega like that with 27 balls touched only. For what reason? Because usually with Allegri, with Thiago Motta, the center defender was the one that was touching the most the ball. 2-man defense or 4-man defense for Thiago Motta, with the 2 defenders that were really high in balls touch because they were building, they were having the ball. And then you had a 3-man defense with the one in the middle with Allegri that was touching the most. Here you see that is immediately something different. We see a Renato Vega that is normally, because I didn't watch the heat map yet, but always a bit lower than Kelly and Kalulu that are pushing, which actually makes that he's not that much involved. He's there as the last one, the Guardian. El Tribunero. You know why I call him El Tribunero? Because El Tribunero, South American, it's a bit more Spanish than Portuguese or Brazilian, but El Tribunero means the one from the stands. The one from the stands. El Tribunero, because we know it, that he's someone that is looking for that connection, that special connection, Renato Vega, with the stands. These are the ones that are fueling him to do better. That's the first people that he's looking at when he wants to celebrate, when he wants to share with them. El Tribunero Renato Vega. What a beautiful nickname. But what I was saying about him, not only El Tribunero, but also the Guardian, Le Gardien. The Guardian, the last one. So let's go immediately and check the stats of our friend El Tribunero Renato Vega. You see here, wait, that will not be the good one to check. So we need to go here with the let me go and check something else. Wait for it. First half. Okay. In the meanwhile, you can see the heat map of the players in that first half. Huh? I just need to do something before it's too late. Because when it's too late, it's really problematic. Especially for tomorrow. And now, because the stats of the full time, you can recuperate them. The stat of the first half, when it's over, it's gone. So okay. So you see the last man here. Why is he a bit more advanced, according to me? I think it's more advanced that we see him usually on the field for a simple reason. Because a lot of time we saw him actually in the final box, where he had 2 or 3 times the opportunity to score a goal. So El Tribunero, Renato Vega here, but you see what I was telling you? He's always there. He's actually always there. So he should be a bit more lower. But because of his presence in the box when Juventus was attacking a lot of time in that first half, you can see it here with that fantastic momentum. Not only a full domination of Juve, but extremely high green pikes. You see that Juventus was super dominant, and that's why also we see here that Renato Vega is a bit higher. But usually he's playing a bit lower, giving actually the possibility to Kalulu and to Lloyd Kelly to go up, to push a bit more here. That's what we are actually seeing. And then Locatelli, that is, mamma mia, he is the field today. He's everywhere. It's not the coincidence that he's the one that touched most balls, and by far, because he touched 72 balls today in a one half. So you remember when we were speaking about 150 balls touched by Pjanic, when it was the goal by Sarri for Miralem? That's what we are seeing. That's what we are seeing here. 72 balls touched by Locatelli in that first half. And don't tell me only back passes, because that's not what we saw. We saw a lot of verticals, a lot of diagonals, changing on the left, changing on the right, looking, scanning, going. Can he be a bit faster? Yes, he could, but then we would speak about probably one of the best midfielders of the world, with the performance that he's delivering in season 24-25. But beautiful performance for Loca. You see, much lower Nico Gonzalez than Weston McKennie, because we decide to attack a lot on the left part of the field. That's what we saw in the first half, with Juventus attacking for the 48% on the left part of the field, 48%, 31% on the right, and 21% in the center of the field, with the Weston McKennie that, because we are attacking a lot on the left, is playing much higher. You see here the positions of Koopmeiners and Kenan Yildiz. Kenan Yildiz at the moment much more involved than Koopmeiners, because we see 27 balls touched by the Dutchman, 36 balls touched by the Turkishman, with already 4 chances created. He's the one that is leading the chances created by Juve. And that was a bit what I wanted to tell you about the stats, the general stats. We know them, 70%, I believe, nearly 70% ball possession Juve, winning the duel, was quite accurate, not only in general but also in the final, no, in the opposition halves. And then you see that Juventus already had 18 attempts. We can be a bit more accurate towards the goal. Continue to read not only our friend Jose Angel that gave us a beautiful assist to comment it, but also Cheyenne 9 months. Hi Beppe, and also happy for all of us. Happy first half, but we must continue and we also must play that second half really well. Personally, I would wait 10, max 15 minutes and I would put out, and I know it will be extremely unpopular, so that's why I'm asking all of you to tell me if you agree with me or not, but I would put out Kefren Thuram after 10-15 minutes of the second half. Because we know that he was absolutely not at 100%. He was at risk of even being called up. And he's doing well. He's doing really well, but we need him. We need him. We are already taking the advantage with 2 goals. So let's try to look for the third one in the first quarter of that second half. And then sub. Let McKennie play in the middle. Cope Manners play in the middle. Whoever. But I would sub him. I don't know what you think about that one. In the meanwhile, you are voting for the best one of the first half. It's a fight between 2 players. So you must now vote, guys, because it's a fight with 2 players that are equal in terms of percentages. So I will go until 10 minutes of the votes. It's now the moment. You have a few seconds to decide who is your man of the match. At the moment, there are 2 persons that are equal fighting for that man of the first half. It's the moment before we reach 10 minutes. Guys, now. It's the moment to vote. It's the moment to vote. I'm waiting for 10 minutes of the poll so that I can close that one. In the meanwhile, I will go towards the next message, the one of Sylvain Lefebvre. Great run. I can't wait to be in Turin in April 27 at the end of this match. I hope so, that you will see the same performances, especially with a win. Soraz, 26 months, is telling us at the moment we can say that Dusan is growing after Roma. This is a good, better performance. Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. Oh, I close the vote. We have a winning man. That winning man of the first half is Manu Locatelli with 30% of you that voted for him. It was a beautiful poll. A beautiful poll that was really fought between 4 men. Locatelli, man of the first half. Let's see if he will be able to continue like that. Thuram, 19%. Dusan Vlahovic, 21%. Yildiz, 28%. And Locatelli, 29%. I agree. I 100% agree with Saraz. We have a new member. Starface. Grande Starface. Welcome here with us. 5 membership offered by Bogdan. And then, again, 5. Thank you, Bogdan. He's in total form today. And then Jan, if I'm not wrong, it's his birthday. He's telling me, Beppe, I'm celebrating 20 today. Happy birthday, Jan. Beautiful. So they have the win for me. I am happy with the game so far. Hope at least for another goal. I hope for the 3 points. I hope we can continue like that. The game will start in 30 seconds if I'm not wrong. So now that we debriefed, I put me again on that screen. Here, let's see if there will be some changes or not by the 2 coaches. I see you, and I will leave the message of Jan that is celebrating his birthday here. I leave you for 2 minutes, and I'm back here for the second half of Juve against Lecce. Already back, and it's already a corner kick for Lecce. Attenzione, I was late. Attenzione, but we are back. Corner kick deflected immediately. Put out of the box. Good. Good. Pay attention. Oof, there is a player on the ground. It's one of our player. Juventino. I need to put the minutes. It's already 1 minute late. I'm late today, guys. I'm sorry. Of course, I will put the chrono in a second. Lloyd Kelly that is asking to think. 1 minute 30. At 2 minutes, I put the chrono again on. Give me a second. I will check also if there were some changes or not in the meanwhile. 20 seconds to go before the chrono starts again. Lloyd Kelly, they're starting from the back. Lloyd. On the right side. Locatelli, always present. Locatelli that is asking for support. Can someone help him? And that's Kalulu playing in the back. Kefren Thuram that is still there on the field. And we are in the box again with Dusan Vlahovic. He was offside. Whistled. Ball Lecce. And we go again. And we go again. Rebic entered. Rebic entered for Lecce. So another change. It's already the second man. Dusan Vlahovic. Opening on the right side. Kristovic out. Really strange. Strange decision because according to me, Kristovic was doing really, really well. Rebic ex-Milan. We know it. Cross on the second post. McKennie in front of the number 17, Vega. There is nothing, and Thuram is going with the ball. Thuram, someone needs... Hey, Juventus didn't start as energetic as the first half. So teams are quite distant. Kenan to Kefren Thuram has the possibility. He prefers to go to Dusan. Dusan controlling with his right foot. Will he go with the left? He waited a bit too long. Beautiful cross. Changed with Rebic. Fantastic, beautiful interception by Renato Vega. Kenan Yildiz, much more involved in the beginning of the second half. Lloyd Kelly. Locatelli. And we play Loca. Opening. Beautiful opening. On the right side, Nico Gonzalez that is scanning the field. Prefers to go in the back. Vega. Opening. Kenan Yildiz extremely wide this time. On the left, playing with Lloyd Kenny. Touching that ball that will go in. Corner kick. The fifth one for Juve. Another player on the ground. It's Vega. Vega from Lecce, guys. Don't worry. Vega from Lecce. Danilo Vega on the ground. We're watching again the two goals. Beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful. And we go fast. Short corner kick. Kenan Yildiz will have an opportunity. Prefers to go to Loca with a bomba. Loca is much more a shooter with a power than one that goes with precision on these shots. Not a lot of effect on that ball. Yeah, indeed. The idea was there, the execution, meh. Vega winning his aerial duel. 3 players on Pierre Koopmeiners with a beautiful pass for the Turkish man. Like Kenan carrying that ball. Oh, they didn't understand each other with Vlahovic. Player on the ground. It's Lecce that is going forward. Referee says goes on. Perotti. Kelly was there. Intercepting him. He has another opportunity Pierotti. Kelly and Kenan. Thuram. Attenzione Kev. Nico Gonzalez centrally. Sau. Weston McKennie. Oh, that's a yellow. That's a yellow because immediately Nico Gonzalez is Sau. Immediately that run from Weston McKennie on the left. And he was about to give him a pass. Yellow card for Morente, the number 7 of Lecce. That's a yellow. Without any doubt. Yellow card. Yeah, ref, perfect. At the moment, perfect. Locatelli. McKennie in the middle, one touch again. Oh, that was beautiful, that combo. Vlahovic, Thuram, Koopmeiners. Kalulu. Throwing Juve. Dai. Juventus a bit less energetic in that second half, but still with the same offensive ideas. Huh? Still dominant, master of the field. At the moment, Juventus 3rd in the ranking of Serie A. Lecce 17th. Empoli needs to play tomorrow, so they can be in relegation zone tomorrow if Empoli wins. Lloyd Kelly, that goes with a cross on the second post. That cross is beautiful, huh? To actually avoid the goalkeeper to go. Ball goes out, ball goalkeeper. Falcone. I agree that we should be running non-stop, but when we are looking at how the physical condition was, and don't forget that we played a lot of games, so you arrive at a certain moment of the season where it's not that now you play only one time a week and all the energies are back. You played with a lot of injured players, with a lot of the time the same players that were running and playing on the field, where you accumulated a lot of energies, and also we know it, physically we are not the team that is running the most. Here Weston McKennie with a beautiful run. Koopmeiners maybe with a brace, he's preferring to go to Dusan Vlahovic. Goalkeeper was faster. There was not an offside. Die. We are coming closer to the 3rd goal. Third goal that should be super important also for Juve to really manage to close the game. So Raz is telling me that indeed that's something that I didn't see. Gallo out for Sala. And pay attention because there is another player on the ground, so it could be that we go immediately with another change for Lecce. Could be, depends. Let's see. I don't know. No, we continue. But I hope so that Dusan will score. I hope so. If he scores, it's the 56th goal with Juve, 43rd in Serie A with the Bianconeri. But at the moment he didn't. So let's focus here with Kefren Thuram. Close to the goal. Locatelli. Weston. Die West. Oh, that vision was beautiful. They are fighting to recuperate that ball. Koopmeiners is not losing it. Grande Coop. Locatelli is watching. Beautiful with Dusan Vlahovic into the box. Winning a corner kick. Brava Juve. Beautiful Juve that is also playing football. It's not only passion, it's also beautiful football. Not only passion, also beautiful football. There will be a change. The number 10, Dri, that will enter. And the number 50 out. Another change for Lecce. Dri with his number 10 that will enter. It's a player that I don't know that much, to be honest. Locatelli with a header. That ball stayed there because they were all offside. Lloyd Kelly. We start again with the Locatelli. In Serie A, Jawad, 100 game in Serie A with Juve. Played more games if you are counting all competitions. No, that's not a foul. According to me, that's not a foul. Ismail, if we start like that, we are actually belittling all our performances. We are belittling and actually making smaller every good progress of Juve. We know, I think we are all aware that Lecce is one of, if not the worst defense of Serie A. We mentioned it as well earlier. We know that attention because Juventus is going counter-attack with Kenan Yildiz for Dusan Vlahovic, and he's going with a cross on the second post. Ooh, Cope was short on that one. Ah! We know it. No, it makes, according to me, it makes no sense at the, how much? 50th minute, 55th minute to start with, but Lecce is bad. Well, you know it. We know it. We drew against them. We drew against them, and we drew against a lot of teams. We lost against Empoli. We see some progresses of Juve that are beautiful. So, yeah, we know that Lecce is not the best team in Serie A. There are even worse teams, like an Empoli, for example, that is 18th, and we lost against Empoli. We lost. We drew, and then we lost at penalties. Do we see progresses? Yes, and that's what matters. Is Juventus winning? Yes, and that's what ultimately matters, because at the moment, as we speak, waiting for Atalanta Bologna, Juventus is third in Serie A. Beautiful here from Di Gregorio. Nico Gonzalez with a fantastic one for Cope. Cope is running to chase that ball. He will keep that ball on side. Grande Cope. Then he's also dribbling the referee. No! It was not! It was not out! No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That ball was on! That ball was on! That ball was on! Die, ref! McKennie with a header. Locatelli on the ground. Renato Vega. Dangerous, but okay. Cope minus. Mamma mia! Nico. Ninja Gonzalez. Nico with a cross on the second post. The cross should have been better. McKennie is impossible there to save it. Perin is still injured. He should start again to train with the team this week, actually next week, because tomorrow they will be off. You know that I should have been there. I should have been watching Juve Lecce. We see 5 players warming up. I think I saw Cambiaso, Wea, Savona, Chico, Colomani. The one that we are all thinking that have more possibilities to enter. I said 60 minutes for Thuram would be well enough. Would have been fun if we scored that third goal that at the moment didn't arrive. But we play. Dusan Vlahovic. Baschirotto on the ball. Four attempts for Lecce right now, 1 on target, and then you remember also the post from Kristovic before being subbed. I don't know why he was subbed out, honestly. Bangola is also injured. Pay attention, because Vega is crossing. Attenzione, Vega, another shot. Deflection, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. It will be a corner kick. Oh, you see? It's not over, huh? It's not over. It's not over at all. So pay attention, guys. Well, I didn't see Rui warming up right now. They play short. Locatelli, the first one on the ball. They have a second attempt. That ball goes in the air. Di Gregorio should have gone out here. He didn't. Baschirotty winning his duels with a Cope Manor's ball over the goal. So it will be ball for Di Gregorio. Yeah, I agree. Our defense is shaky a lot of time. Also agree with Kenny. Because, oh, 1 goal and you open again the game, huh? Loca. Like, concentrated, guys, in the game because it's long. It's long. Still 28 minutes plus injury time to play. Kelly. Vega. Everyone is there in his position with Locatelli. Is always helping to allow all the players to go up. McKennie to Kenan Yildiz. That pass was not perfect. Also, McKennie starts to be a bit more tired. It's a position where he has to run a lot. Lecce. Shot deflected by Locatelli. Locatelli, watch, bravo, what a beautiful vision. Here, Kenan to Kefren. Again, Locatelli dribbling his man. Ooh, that's dangerous, but also here. Beautiful ball management from the number 5 of Juve that, according to me, chapeau. Yeah, of course. More you play open, more you play vertical, more you increase the intensity also of the runs and the passes, more you leave spaces behind. Yeah. But it's not my fault if your name is Loca. I will call you Loca with a K from now on. Kefren, long ball, beautiful for Dusan Vlahovic that is going with a run. Kenan Yildiz is waiting, but difficult. If you score a goal like that, it's world class. He deserves a Puskas award, according to me. So extremely, the degree of difficulty was super high. Indeed. He tried a Van Basten. Hulsem, he knows. Thuram. Di Gregorio, pay attention. Beautiful from Di Gre. Ooh. Don't take risks, guys. Don't take risks. Pierre. Lecce is trying everything, huh? McKennie, bravo. Here we go. There is no foul, so we play. We need to play a bit faster, you see? We start to lose some energy. We are not as energetic. There will be 3 changes at the same time. There will be 3 changes after that one. First, here we go. Dusan Vlahovic for Nico Gonzalez. There is no foul, so we play. Nico Gonzalez, Vlahovic, Nico Gonzalez to Weston McKennie. Thuram. Locatelli is waiting, prefers to go again to Weston. He's watching, looking. Kenan. Locatelli. You see, it's a bit mechanic, it's a bit slow. Energies are dropping down, so there will be some changes in a second. But first, we need to finish that one. Locatelli. We try to manage the ball, to not lose the ball, to make the right movements, but like that it's difficult because you have a really positioned defense of Lecce. So I think that now it's the moment for the 3 subs, I think. No. Didn't whistle. Okay, yeah, he whistled. He interrupted the game, so the changes will arrive now. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? McKennie tired, huh? Oof. Huh? I told you McKennie tired, so... McKennie will go out. I'm just waiting. Cambiaso enters. Koopmeiners and Vlahovic out. We are in and Kolo Muani in. So you really see that he's considering Kolo Muani as a striker as well. Huh? So 3 subs, roll per roll. We don't change system at the moment because system is working, but we needed extra legs, extra energies, which now Tudor right now provided. I think it's correct. Huh? I'm a bit surprised that Thuram is still there. He will be one of the next ones. Dusan Vlahovic didn't score for his 100th appearance with a Bianconero shirt in Serie A. But provided 2 assists. If you want to give me a rating for Dusan first half, tell me. Tell me the rating for the performance of Dusan. Well, I would put him a 6.5 at the end. Pay attention. We have the possibility here. No, blocked. Look at Tudor. Mamma mia, Tudor. Fantastic guy. Fantastic guy. Kenan Yildiz. 7? Yeah, I would have put a 6.5 because there were some misses there. But, yeah, 6.5. Good, solid performance of Dusan. Didn't score, and at the end we know it. Now we are rating them as well on the goals that they are scoring. 68th minute. We enter. Nico Gonzalez, not sure if he was offside or not, but he has the opportunity to cross. Kefren Thuram with a header. Attenzione to Weah. He's winning a throw-in. And Juventus still in ball possession. Weah. I'm not sure if it's because of the initial moments, but looks like Weah is playing again on the left and not on the right. Looks like Tudor prefers him on the left, which is strange because that means that Cambiaso, that could potentially play on the left, is playing on the right side. So is it because of Cambiaso or is it more because of Weah? I think it's more because of Weah. Tudor sees him more on the left. So he will push more there on the left. Mamma mia, Kenan Yildiz is a beauty to see. He's a beauty to watch. Nico Gonzalez. Ay, Nico. Fantastic. Renato Vega. There is a foul committed then by Kenan. It was Renato Vega first, then Kenan. The fouls. Just to mention that when Koopmeiners went out, he received the applauses of the stadium. He received the applauses from the stadium. But I think it's not 100% confirmed, but some people are telling me that he could have been injured on that tip, and that's why he has been subbed out. Let's see. Kolo Muani stays on his feet. Grande Weah with a beautiful control. Weah for Kolo Muani. Kolo. Dai, Kolo. We need again to see a Kolo Muani with a show me the money. That's the version that we want to see. 7th corner of the game for Juve. 3 for Lecce. Corner kick on the first post. The ball is still there in the box. Nico Gonzalez in the back for Kenan Yildiz. Second opportunity. He prefers to go himself. Now he goes with his left foot. Blocked and deflected. Ball outside of the box. It's Timothy Weah that is extremely fast and that is recuperating that ball. He's asking for a foul, but Juventus is in ball possession, so the referee says goes on, we play. Kefren Duram, he's not stopping. He's running. He's going. Weah is asking for the ball, receiving it now on that left side. You see Weah is attacking a lot in that space, and hopefully nothing worrying for him because he's touching his legs. It's okay. Throw in. Weah Kenan Yildiz. Kenan, one-on-one. He's always dribbling his man. Pay attention when he go on shot. Prefers to go on cross. Sloppy cross. Could have been dangerous if someone was there, but nobody was there. If I appreciated the performance of Cope in the... How much did he play? 65 minutes. Did we see a super Cope? No. Better Cope? Yes. Is that the performance where I will tell you Cope is an indisputed starter because of what he offered today? No, we are not there yet. But do I see progression? Is there hope? Yes, and that opening goal was really beautiful. So, no, I would give him a good performance, better than the other ones. We are not there yet. We are. Bad control. We see it. Juventus, they don't have it in their legs to do two halves like they are doing the first half. We saw it against Roma. We see it against Lecce. That could be problematic. Because some teams are studying also the energy that Juventus is putting. So a low block first half and an attacking second half from the opponents could be seen against Parma or Monza. So, or you decide to go all in that first half and you are able to score 2 goals like we did today, or you keep the game open. That can be dangerous. So pay attention to that. Renatone on the left. Weah. Renato is asking and he's pushing as well. He wants to be involved also offensively. He understood that everyone ignored him, so he goes back to his position. Kalulu on the right side. Cambiaso. Long ball for Weah with the control. That is okay because Kenan is on the ball. Nico. Weah. Attenzione, that Trivela. Chico will enter. Chico will enter. I saw a tired Nico Gonzalez. So let's see if Nico will be the one that will leave his spot. But first we have a possible... another opportunity with Cambiaso that will go low. Attenzione, saved by Falcone. In corner kick. He wanted that goal. He was looking for it. 8th corner kick of the game. He wanted it. He really wanted it. Actually, he did well to shot. He did well to take his opportunity. Falcone with one hand. Putting the ball in corner kick. There will be a sub. Yeah, we knew it. Nico Gonzalez. Super tired. Out. Again, a beautiful performance from Nico. Honestly, a beautiful performance from Nico. With Chico Conceição that enters the game. I will do that later. First the corner kick. Corner kick beaten by Kenan Yildiz. This time he tries to go in the middle of the goal. Deflected by Falcone. It's not over because we continue to play. Oh, grande Weah. That is missing his control. Colomani is pressing. No. $15 minutes to go, still 2-0 for Juve. 4 different men Nico was tired. And beautiful performance of Nico as well. Here we go with Nico Gonzalez. He's playing with Kenan. Kenan is out. Wea that is pushing on the left. Look at the run to make space. Mamma mia, what a disaster shot from Timo. Disaster shot from Timo. Did we reach the 37,300? We'll discover it now. To the moon. To the moon. We reached them and we even went a bit higher. Thanks to Brian Ritz, fan de rayon. 37,301. Grande Brian. Thank you to all of you, ragazzi. We don't stop. We continue. We continue to push with the Juventini of the world. So maximum of likes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because the game is not over. Thomas predicted it last week. I said I want to have it earlier, but he was right. 37,200. We reach 100 Juventini in 6 days. We play. We play. Di Gregorio. Long ball on the right. A little push from Cambiaso. The referee said, we don't care. Ball is anyway for Lecce. That would be beautiful. Would be beautiful. Would be beautiful because we see, I tell you, if Juventus would stop the games at the first half, would be in post-game with a huge, big positive attitude and celebrating and still with that excitement. An excitement that in the second half of Juve with Igor Tudor is going away. Because we know with that intensity, that energy, we are not really huge. We are not really used to. So I understand it. Anyway, Juventus at the moment is going to our direction. The second game, 1-3. After that draw against a team that didn't lose since, I don't know, December, something like that. November, maybe in Serie A. Roma of Ranieri. Ball in the air. The ball was offside. So we decided to play with Wea. There is a foul, but we continue to play because there is an advantage. Pay attention to Colomani. That was offside. Kenan Yildiz was smart enough to wait a bit. Colomani is entering. Maybe again where the goal. He's there on the ball. He's winning that corner kick. He prefers to go with that corner kick. That will be the 9th one of the game for Juve. But I predicted you that Kenan would score a goal. I told you, huh? It was written. Kenan with a corner kick. Short. Plays to Wea. Kenan on the second post. Falcone with his fists. Locatelli on the ball. Dai, a third goal. Dai. Will we score a third goal? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Chico Conceição. Locatelli. Conceição. Locatelli. Cambiaso. Kefren Thuram. People are saying yes. But at the moment, 10 minutes to go and we don't have the ball possession. Did we lose a bit in ball possession? Let me check. We are still there with a 69% ball possession. So huge bit dominant game. You can see it also here on the momentum. I tell you, maybe a bit less energetic, but still a really dominant game with a really super offensive Juve. Renato, maybe one of the first mistakes, the second mistake, but giving away a corner kick that was unnecessary. Pity. He missed his control. It's a pity. Be alert. Be alert. Conceição on the ground. There is a foul, referee. Ah, bravo. Whistled. Ball Juve. I tell you, as long as we don't score that third goal, I'm not 100% sure. Because the game is long, you know, with one goal, then they go with full energy that they saved during the entire game. It's easy to go and draw, so pay attention. Grande Cesare, attenzione, Kefren. Ah! What a bad pass from Kefren. It's not the first one, he's tired. He's really tired, Kef. Really, really, really tired. Look, I would not complain if I see Douglas Luiz entering. Cambiaso. No mistakes there to Digre. Digre goes long. Colomani. Rebic blocked by Kalulu. He has another possibility. That ball goes out. Ball Di Gregorio. Also Colomani didn't enter convincingly. It's a pity. It's really a pity. At the moment, most clean sheets in Serie A, Juventus 15. Beautiful call from Di Gregorio. On the ball. Dai Juve. My son predicted 2-0 today. At the moment, he's right. No, Thuram. Mamma mia, Di Gregorio with a fantastic save. Di Gregorio is at the moment saving the prediction of my son. What a... I don't know if it's a miss of Rebic or a fantastic save of Di Gregorio. But here, Thuram, I told you, Thuram is really, really, really tired. Thuram extremely tired. I don't know if it makes sense to continue with Thuram. If we know that there was a day with a muscular injury, we know that Koopmeiners apparently has a small little problem there. We need our man, huh? We need our man. And especially because I don't know if Douglas Luiz is the player for Tudor. Kenan, score that third goal, and then we can walk. Thuram, Wea on the second post. Cambiaso couldn't reach it, so it's Kalulu. Conceição is asking for it. Kalulu prefers to go with a cross on the second post, and Juventus will win their corner. No, we continue to play. Wea, too slow! Too slow! No, team, no! No! Too slow, or you go to Yildiz. But not like that. Not over. It is not over. It is not over. It is not over. $329 likes. Absolutely not at the level. Dai ragazzi, we need a bit more likes. I'm counting on you on that one. Lloyd Kelly, ball protection, and he's able also to keep it on side, at least to avoid a corner kick, putting it in throw-in. It's a pity because I would love that we continue to push to play as we were doing in the beginning. It looks like we were bad today. If you're analyzing, you know, the last 5-10 minutes, it's really a pity. Really a pity. Because we did a really beautiful performance, according to me. But then the impression that you have is another one. Look at the momentum. You see now since 3-4 minutes, ball Lecce, ball Lecce, ball Lecce. But that's a pattern as well. Juventus in second half, we start without energy. We start really calm. Today you can allow yourself after winning 2-0, but... Free kick. Lecce. Pay attention. I don't want to concede a goal. They go into our box ball. E voilà, e voilà. 2-1. E voilà. Baschirotto. I knew it. It would come. And now they will believe. Now we will see, we will resist, we will see the mental strength of Juve. I told you, the game is not over, the game is long. We knew it. That's Kelly's man. Huh? That's Kelly's man. And now it will be extremely long. The 2 minutes plus injury time will be extremely long. Also because it's still Lecce on the ball. Pay attention with Rebic, with a cross. Kenan. Conceição with a header. Colomani. He's not the same player. What did they do to him? Juve, ball possession. Conceição. Ay. Locatelli dribbled this time. Oh, Juve. No, Juve. Player on the ground, ball, Juve, the referee is not whistling. Take that ball in. Savannah will enter. It's stupid, it's really stupid. 1 minute to go plus injury time. I'm nervous, of course I'm nervous. Because we do a fantastic performance. We play well. Okay, the energies are dropping, but again on a set piece. And we saw it coming, and it's not over because they believe in it. They will push, they enter, attenzione! Mamma mia, oh, Juve, no! Usama, mind your words or you will be kicked out of the chat, huh? No, not like that. I don't like that. Kenan Yildiz out. Savona in. It's a pity to end the game like that, seriously. Really. Here you should easily go with a 3-0. You close the game. We are here speaking about, hey, pay attention because maybe Juventus will lose points. Which we are not allowed to. 3 minutes of injury time. Like Conceição. That is unusually on the left, on the ground. Also, the impact of Conceição really bad. Colomani, Conceição entered really bad. Player on the ground, Conceição. Aya. Oh, that's a fall. Oh, that's a fall. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul dive from Gaspar. He's going on the player, he's walking on his foot. That's a foul. Guys, seriously, no. No, you cannot go with VAR for a yellow card. Or for a foul. Or for a red, yes. But not for that. So we'll probably play 1 minute more. So 1 minute until the 93rd and probably we'll go towards the 94th. Vega again. Pay attention because they are pushing, huh? Colomwani, we need that last minute performance goal of Colomwani. He's now there on the left against two players. Here, that's a beautiful one. Kefren Thuram, manage that ball. Bravo Loca. Lloyd. Renato Vega. No. Ball Di Gregorio. Take it, Digro. You had the time to control it. Because Gaspar is fast in recuperating that ball. In fact, Gaspar is defensively an extremely great player here. For Lecce. Blocking in the first half a lot of time. Nico, Chico, no foul. So the referee says goes on. We play Colomani. Stay awake. No, Colo, disaster! There is a block. There is nothing. Ball Juve. We play. We continue to play. We play. That's a Ronaldo Giuliano contrast 98. There is nothing. There is absolutely nothing. No, it was not a foul, guys. It was not a foul. Calma. 30 seconds to play. There is no offside, so we continue to play. There was no. He was not offside. Probably 20 seconds to play. They will go all in now. Pay attention. Hey, they believe in it. Because of us. Even the goalkeeper is going up. Pay attention, Juve. Pay attention. Digre. Be there. Digre, call the ball. Mamma mia. Shot deflected by their own player. What are they whistling? Not the end of the game yet. I don't know what they are whistling. They are discussing. They are speaking. It's over. Oh, we suffered in the last minutes. We suffered in the last minutes. Game is over. We won 2-1, which is the most important thing. You see, if you don't close the game, you're shaky. Good. We won. Just shaky the last 10 minutes of the game, which I can understand. No. Don't start now with because if you go with what I start seeing from some people in the chat here, that means or you just watch the last 10 minutes, could be. Then what Juventino are you if you are just watching the last minutes? 1. Or you are really in bad faith, that's 2. Or 3, you have absolutely no knowledge of what you are speaking about. 4, maybe you have a fish memory. Means that you have only the instant memory that is working and you cannot think or remember more than the last 5-10 minutes. Could be. So you have 4 options. If you want to be ridicule and look really as a clown in the chat, let me know what option you are. If you are saying that it was a bad game, a trash game, that we are bad, that it was I don't know. Let me know what option you are. But indeed, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. I believe that Juventus played an extremely beautiful first half, where we see a lot of progresses with a total different way of playing. Juventus extremely dominant in that first half. Juventus extremely dominant also in that second half, with less energy, being a bit less precise. We suffered in the last minutes. One with a set piece where Renato Vega, Thuram, Kelly, especially Kelly, is not doing their job there. They are missing it. They are doing a mistake. It's a pity. It's a pity because the performance of Kelly would have been, according to me, a solid 7, a beautiful performance. That one is putting, that slightly touch there that is not needed. We know no world-class defenders, not even Renato Vega, because we are speaking a lot about Renato Vega that we prefer over Lloyd Kelly, but even Renato Vega has always that little loss in duel here. Not really alert and close to his man there. These small mistakes here and there, that means that he's not world-class, Renato Vega. But a solid performance from both of them and also from Kalulu. But we are always conceding. Whoever is there, sometimes it's Cambiaso, sometimes it's, what was the last game? I don't remember who it was. I think it was Weston McKennie that was not close to his man. There is always 1, 2, probably a system that is not working on these set pieces. And then, of course, you have a Lecce that is pushing because they believe in it, because they want to go for it. But except of that, guys, except of that, I don't see really how you can go with trash game or whatever. Look at the momentum of the game with an extremely dominant Juve again, and extremely high peaks of green, which is super important. And on top of that, you scored 2 goals. You missed a few of them. Super performance in the first half. You risk on that on that attempt in the beginning of the game with Kristovic that is touching the post. Except of that, there is nothing that is happening in that first half. Second half, less energetic Juve. You see it immediately from the first minute. Less energetic Juve, but a Juve that after the 2 minutes where Lecce believes in it in the beginning, Juventus is able immediately to take the control of the game, to manage the game for a long time with Lecce that is totally invisible. They were not creating danger. We were not pushing too much. We were managing more than playing. We had some ideas. We tried to create with some patterns. We were not precise enough. Then after a wake-up call here from Lecce, Juventus is trying to push a bit more, until the last 10 minutes where probably we believed that the game was over. And that's the huge big problem. 2 things. We believed, I think, that the game was over. We were ultra confident. The game is already over. Let's already think about Parma. Let's already think about our day off tomorrow. What will I do? Maybe my girlfriend, she wants to go shopping. I don't want to go there. I don't know. Instead of focusing on the game. And 2, the changes that came in were not as good as the starters. Which means that at the moment, the subs are not at the level of the starters. When Tudor is asking to convince him, to make him change his opinion, to let him change his mind, at the moment the people that are entering are absolutely not that. Dusan Vlahovic played a game. Was he fantastic? No, he didn't score. But at today, guys, if you are looking how Colomwani enters, and I'm not the biggest fan of Dusan Vlahovic, especially not this season, who do you start? I start Dusan Vlahovic, honestly. At today, I start Dusan Vlahovic. Chico Conceição. When he enters, you know that you can possibly also be a bit more exposed in the back. Because he's not doing the work of Nico Gonzalez against Roma. He's not doing the work of co-planners today against Lecce in the first 60 minutes. So what do? Chico Conceição. You see? Cambiaso that plays on the right. I don't know why. That's a big question I have. I don't know. I didn't get that one. Why Weah on the left, but even Weah didn't enter well today. Yeah? No different. Not good. So our changes were not good. I don't know why. I don't understand why they didn't enter well. But these are the negative things. So I tell you, we believed it was over. We had no energy. Second push, don't forget that. And 3, the changes didn't make any difference. These are the 3 things why we suffered in, like you see here, the last 10 minutes. Except of that, it's a game that has absolutely no story. It's a game that has absolutely no story. 2 beautiful assists from Dusan. Fantastic, beautiful goal from Koopman immediately with his left on the second post. That goal from Kenan Yildiz, I appreciate it even more. That unbalanced first pass to Kefren Thuram, Vlahovic that is pushing it perfectly where he needs to be. And Kenan goes with a snooker goal. Precision, looking where it needs to be. Boom. Second post, goal. Bravo Kenan, bravo Juve. No, I really appreciated the team. And the most important thing for the kids here that have absolutely no knowledge what we are speaking about. No, you make me angry. If you go today with trash performance, not good, I go angry. Because you are not honest. Because you don't understand football. And you're just here to troll. I don't know what you expect from a team that was losing against Empoli, PSV out, was totally down, were looking more at the ground than up, that were totally deorientated, they were totally confused, they were totally lost. You have a new coach that is coming, on top of that you're losing a Bremer. And you see already the progresses in the last 3 games. If you tell me that guys, then why should I speak with you? Why should I interact with you? You make me angry. You make me really, really angry. I like the first half performance where you see a totally transformed Juve. A lot of people here were saying, we never saw Juventus this season playing like that. So brava Juve. Take the good things, become better on the other things. Today we didn't concede from a corner kick, which is already a good news. And they had like 4 or 5 corner kicks, if not more, because I didn't calculate at the end how many, 4 corner kicks. We didn't concede. We conceded on a set piece. So we know that we still need to become better on that one. We need to pay attention. We need to go. It's important as well. So we start the post game with 308 Juventini of the world. Let me read a bit of your comments as well, because I'm happy. I don't want to be ruined by some few clowns here that are trolling, because I'm happy. Because I'm happy today. So let's see. Sylvain Lefebvre, we read. Serraz as well. Starface, new member, we read. Jan Reichel, that asked for a second, ask for another goal in the second half. Jan, it happened. Unfortunately, not for you, but it happened. Bogdan with 5 membership offered. And we go to Lorenzo, that first one, post first half. Forza Juve, 5 months. Thank you, Lorenzo. Matthew, Beppe, from a table perspective, what outcome do you prefer for Atalanta-Bologna? Good question. Look, if you're looking here, what do we see? That Juventus is now at 59. We are 3rd. We will be, whatever happens, we will be 4th, okay? If Atalanta draws, they are equal to us. And Bologna will be at -1. If Bologna wins, they go at 60, 1 point more than Juve, but Atalanta will be at 58. If Atalanta wins, they go at 60 plus 2 over Juve, with Bologna at -2. I would go with, if I look at the calendar of both teams, they have a really difficult calendar, both of them. Really a difficult calendar. I think a draw would be good, because that means that both of them are losing 2 points. If really you want someone, or you're telling me obliged to win, I prefer Atalanta to win 1 game. Because I know that they have difficult games that are following. So that we have 2 points over Bologna. Yeah. Abba is giving the perfect scenario. A draw with 3 red cards each. That would be the best scenario. But look, this is today the talks about Atalanta-Bologna are only possible because we won. Super important to win today. Super important to win today. It was extremely important to win today. So I'm happy. I'm super happy about that. Luckily, we won, and we didn't collapse like a lot of time. It happened in the beginning of the season, when you remember we gave away a lot of points because they were able to catch up. Last week, Parma were able to catch up Inter. So pay attention also to a Parma that are convinced that they were able to reach Inter. You know how it happened. Huh? So pay attention to that, because we are playing in their home next week. So really must avoid letting them hope. Also because now they will start understanding that Juventus, they are starting to grow in energy, in autonomy, but it's a Juve that is still not able to finish 90 minutes with the same level. So at a certain moment, they give something away. When are the moments where Juventus is giving something away? We discussed about it. We see it in the beginning of the second half. That's where Juventus is giving something away. So until there, we know that we don't push too much until the 65th minute. Then we have a moment where we push, and it was exactly like that against Roma as well, like Genoa as well. And then here you see, that's dangerous. That's really dangerous. So pay attention for that, because the other ones will push. Yusuf, grande Yusuf with a donation. Thank you, my friend. Great first half. Hopefully we solve the second half issues before we face Bologna and Lazio. I tell you, super important to win against Parma and Monza. Monza that lost again yesterday, I believe, or this afternoon against Verona, I think. I don't even remember. But anyway, they lost 1-0. I think they even had a red card. No? Am I wrong, guys? Let me check. Because I didn't... Oh, let's not exaggerate. I didn't watch that game early in the afternoon, because I had other things to do. Venezia, sorry. Venezia. It was Venezia. Venezia, Monza, with a red card for Venezia. Cazzo. I saw a red card. I didn't know for who it was. It is what it is. Anyway, we don't need... I hope so. We don't... It's not that I'm here saying I hope that they have a red card, because Monza is really in a disaster moment. So if we are able to win the next two games, we are really, I think, third. We are third. And then it's up to us to understand against Bologna and Lazio if we are able to solidify that third spot. But that will depend on us. It will be all in our hands. But yeah, I agree. There are issues, also an issue that we need to fix, I think, also before Parma and before Monza. Because if you are not able to score because you are taking a pose, because it's not your night, because it's jinxed, because of prime Buffon performance of the goalkeeper, if you are not able to, they will have one opportunity with a set piece, with a corner kick, with a free kick, whatever, and they will score a goal. So we really must fix these problems earlier on. Stavros, grande Stavros, thank you for the live, my friend. No, thank you to you for being here, my great friend. 35 months of memberships. 7 for Chris, grande Chris. Bebe, you're right. Let's take the win. Not the perfect game, but we made some improvements. Happy to be here with my fellow Juventini. Because I know how it is, people not always are watching every game. They come here, they don't like what they see. They are expecting only perfection. They believe in miracles, they believe in magic wands without taking the context. I will tell you my ideal Juve, the one that I followed, by the way. Today is the birthday of Marcello Lippi, the one that changed my destiny, because a lot of people, they don't know, they believe, you followed Juve because it was the most winning team in Italy, etc., etc. When I became a Juventino, it was not a Juve that was in their winning period. I always said it, I started really to start following Juve when I was 7, 8, towards 88, something like that, 87, 88, 89. We didn't win again since we were not winning for a few years until 94, where Lippi is bringing back that Scudetto. So I was a 13 years old boy when I started to celebrate the first Scudetto with Juve. 14 years old boy when we won the Champions League. It changed my life. But, it doesn't happen everything with a magical one. Sometimes you have these negative cycles that you're obliged to go through after huge, big winning cycles. The important thing is not having we win, we disappear for 10 years, we are back with 1, 2 wins, we disappear. You should have smaller negative cycle and again going with longer winning cycle. And if you are not able to win one competition, you need to continue to keep winning other competition as well to stay there, to still be considered a winning difficult team and stay in their first, second, third position as always. But all of that to tell you guys, it doesn't arrive like that. We were really in shambles. We were really, really in difficulty. So according to me, it's a Juve where we see a lot of beautiful, better things. I'm happy about that. Cecilia renewed or became again a member after maybe a month of not doing it. Grazie, Cecilia. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Man of the match. We go with a man of the match. Man of the match. Man of the match. Locatelli. Thuram. Even if at a certain moment he's doing a really dangerous one. Huh? I really liked Yildiz today. Really liked Yildiz today. Not only for the goal. And I think I will put Dusan as well again there. I want to put Dusan again. Not only for the 2 assists. He was not perfect. Huh? He was not perfect. But I think he deserves to be there in the top 4. Yeah. If we didn't concede, maybe I would have put a defender, or I would have thought like, should I go with a defender or not? We start a poll. We start a poll with these 4 men. I would personally vote for Locatelli. I would personally vote for Locatelli. According to me, Locatelli did a top performance. Super performance of Locatelli. Super performance. I know that Yildiz scored. I know that Dusan Vlahovic went with 2 assists. But according to me, Locatelli today, exceptional. Exceptional. Seriously, huh? I really enjoyed the game of Locatelli today. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively, long balls, a lot of touches, extremely precise as well, even if the degree of difficulties of his passes increased a lot. 146 touches today, 128 passes, 117 succeeded passes, so 92% pass accuracy. 47 passes in final third, so it's a huge amount, extremely huge amount. 1 chances create. He had 1 shot on target, if I'm not wrong. Let me check. Locatelli, 2 shots, 1 on target. 2 attempts, 1 on target for Manu Locatelli. I will also show you here the heat maps and the position of Locatelli. That again, according to me, was really everywhere. And you see, ragazzi, what are we speaking about? Look at that performance. That's really a top performance, huh? That's really a top performance. Look at that. Always there to... I really like the fact that he was always taking the spot of another player. Always available. Always unmarking himself on the left, on the right. Ciao Mo. Grande Mo, El Tactico that is in the chat. I really appreciated the performance of Loca. Super performance. Look, what was he missing? The goals he scored last week. Today he wanted to continue. He went with 2 shots, 1 on target. Defensively, let's check a bit also the duels. I'm really curious about the total duels. Locatelli, 15 duels. He won 6, so he can do a bit better here. Defensively, Locatelli goes with 5 tackles, 4-1. 5 tackles, 4-1. One foul committed. No, the stats of Loca are incredible. Incredible. Really. I would vote for him as a man of the match. Thuram, I really like, but in the beginning he was a bit shaky on his leg. The first 5 minutes where I was like, is he running normally? Is he doing well? Then he's going with a top performance. Then in the last 10 minutes, I also believe that we are conceding because of Thuram. I think that this Juventus, at the moment, even if, according to me, the man of the match is Locatelli, this Juventus cannot do without Thuram. Do you agree with what I'm telling you? So even if I believe that Locatelli was the man of the match today. And not only today, because he did some beautiful performances. This Juventus cannot do without Kefren Thuram. Impossible. And this is why he played 90 minutes today. Even if he was not in ideal form. And you saw it. Huh? When he drops, and we saw it, we said, oh, disaster, he's dropping, he's tired, pay attention to that ball that he's giving. That's the moment where Juventus is in difficulty. When Thuram has no energy anymore, when Thuram is out of battery, there is no filter anymore. This was the work that Locatelli was doing in the past. Sacrificing, running, boom, 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 defensively thinking, filtering a lot of time, without having a lot of time the ball. But without the ball, so in non-possession, he was filtering, going, boom, 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 boom. And today we see a better Locatelli also because of the dirty work of Kefren Thuram. So I think that you cannot do without him. And today he's answering also why last time he put Koopmeiners in instead of Conceição. Because he knows that this team, in this moment, is not strong enough in the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes to avoid a team that is pushing full power. Tudor knows perfectly. He says, this team cannot manage the last 15-20 minutes. If I think to only put offensive players, we are creating spaces where we will concede. And he doesn't want that. Today it was even more clear for me why he didn't do it. Are you rage baiting Sky? Huh? Rage baiting Sky? I don't understand, Lucas. Be a bit more explicit, because I don't understand it. Jafar! Anyway, we are always happy when you win, that's true. Thank you, Jafar. Mohamed Youssef, grande Mohamed, Habibi. Juve look like the old Juve. Secure goals, manage the game, focus on our strength, and understand our weaknesses. Tudor is finding the patterns yet. But yeah, it's a good comment. And also, by the way, let me say thank you for the 5 membership offered. Thank you, Mohamed. I agree with you. This is also why Tudor is not changing the lineup that he wanted to. He goes with, these are the 11 players. We can do a change sometime because we are obliged, like Gatti, that is out at the moment. Sometimes it's because one give me a bit more balance here, showed me in the week that is much more informed, that is better. And today it was a winning change, winning decision to start Koopmeiners because he scored immediately after 1 minute and 35 seconds. So we can really say that he goes with one because he knows we have now 7 games to go. He had 10 games because Club World Cup is an isolated story. It's far. It's not today yet. But these are the men. These are the men that we need to count. We have no time to test, to try, to make fans happy because they wanted Conceição, because they want Kolo Muani. You know that I prefer Kolo Muani than Vlahovic. But if I'm totally true, the first time I didn't watch Kolo Muani because he didn't play. The last time he played like 20 minutes when Juventus was in a moment of difficulty, but he didn't enter well. Today he had a bit more time maybe to enter to make a difference. But today again, Kolo Muani is absolutely not there. He's a total different player than the one that we saw in the first 7-8 games of the season with Thiago Motta. So today, I shut up, I stay silent, and I say it's correct to continue to push with Dusan because it's or Dusan or Kolo Muani. And at the moment, it is the right choice. Even if Dusan is not perfect. But today, out of the 3 games that Dusan played today, it was the best one. So I think he arrived to a point maybe where he's a bit growing, is playing with that confidence, is repaying a bit that confidence of Tudor, so I think it's correct. Koopmeiners, when I see him in the starting lineup today, I don't care. I told you, it's one that we cannot give up on. Play. Play. And show, because the coach knows better than me. He sees them every single day. When he subbed him in instead of Conceição, I try to understand why. I was not here to tell you, but I wanted Conceição. Why not Conceição? Conceição, Conceição. I wanted Conceição, like you, like all of you, but I didn't care at the certain moment. I said, okay, why Cope and not Conceição? What could be potentially the reason? The reason is because he wanted to create a bit of stability, not being unbalanced, not conceding again a counter-attack of Roma that they were about to score that goal, and that's what we see today again. He doesn't want to be unbalanced. That change of Savon that we see again for the second time is when he sees that the teams are long, when we are risking, he wants to create again that stability. He said it. A football team needs to do everything. Attacking, defending, managing the ball, pushing, energy, vertical, playing short passes, long passes, battling, duel, winning duels. A team needs to do everything. And he's showing it. That he needs to manage, that he needs to do. We could have concede that second goal at a certain moment because Juventus was really on their knees at the end. We avoided. Good. We win, and that's the most important thing at today because it gives a confident boost. 2-1 wins. It's maybe even better because we are not there yet. Because when you win 2-1 and you're risking in the last moment, I think it's clear for the fans that watch the game, but also for themselves that we didn't arrive yet. It's not the world of the magic wands like some people they would love to. We still need to work. We still need to be alert. Even if we are winning 2-0, don't give up because otherwise you're throwing away all the work that you did. And we did a lot of work. If you're looking again at the momentum, at a lot of the stats that we are seeing, 66% ball possession. We are winning the duels. So you see a Juve that is doing a lot, but it's not enough. Stecchino, grande Stecchino, Tudor stamina works show, solid first half. Now it's also true that with one game a week you have more time to rest, to recuperate energy, and I'm confident that game by game we could possibly increase these minutes of autonomy of pushing. If we would have played two games per week, probably never would have had that possibility to recuperate. So good. Okay, I understand now. I understand who you're speaking about. You're speaking about that guy there that is called Sky in the chat. What is the profile picture? But he's a guy that is not even supporting you guys. He's a massive fan with the World Cup. What do you want me to say? In your guys, except if you are really Argentinian, if you are putting Messi with the World Cup, I don't know. Anyway, Big Smoke, grande Big Smoke. Locatelli is the heart and Thuram is the engine. Beautiful definition. Really beautiful definition. Super definition. I love that. By the way, we close the votes now. We close them with the third position for Thuram with 11%. The fourth position, sorry. Third position for Vlahovic with 12%. Second position for Yildiz with 31%. First position for Locatelli with 43%. Oh, guys, I'm super proud of you because you were not influenced by the fantastic goal of Keran. Beautiful, really beautiful. Sky, I will not start any discussion with you, my friend. I don't know you, but if you're saying that nothing changed, guy, then we don't agree. Let's agree to disagree. Then, if your opinion is Juventus is not a winning Champions League team, we know. If you're telling me, Beppe, we are not perfect, we know. If you're telling me, Beppe, we don't have players at the level of Shirea, because you are supporting Juve since 32 years, so you're probably my age. You know, we know Sergio Brio, Michel Platini, Tacchinardi, Camoranesi, Pessotto, Zambrotto, Zambrotta, Weah, Lilian, Cannavaro 1.0 because the second one was disgusting. We all agree. We know that. We know that. Then if you tell me we didn't see any change, I cannot agree with you. I cannot agree with you. First of all, it's a Juve that is not obsessed by sterile possession. One change. It's a Juve that if Juventus was holding a lot of times the ball, we never saw these high green peaks. Why? Because Juventus is trying. He's pushing. He's trying to go vertical. And it's a big difference. It's a Juve that I saw some patterns of trying to play. I see a Locatelli that is trying to shot in the beginning of the game. A Thuram that is trying to shot because this is what the coach is asking them. And you see changes there. You see a Nico Gonzalez that has been revigorated by Tudor. I see a Nico Gonzalez that is working his A off. That's what I see. I see a Kenan Yildiz closer to the game, more involved into the game. I see a three-man defense instead of a four-man defense. I see a three-man defense that is well positioned, that is missing Bremer, that is missing Gatti. Immediately we start, boom, no Gatti. We are playing with two players that arrived in January, one even in February. I see a lot of different things. Does that mean that this is enough to be third? No. Enough to be fourth? Probably no. Enough to win against Bologna and Lazio? Maybe not. We see a Juve that today scored 2 goals, which was not happening with Tudor yet because we scored 1 against Genoa, 1 against Roma, a Juve that has more easiness. We cannot say that we see no changes. It's not true. Am I satisfied and happy and I tell you, bravo, fantastic? No. Sky. And then we stop speaking with Sky because otherwise we are jeopardizing the discussion with Sky. But you're saying he's doing the same mistake as Thiago Motta. He needs to start benching Vlahovic. Far from me to defend Thiago Motta, but Thiago Motta, from the moment that he had the opportunity to bench Dusan was not playing. From the moment that they brought him a player that could play there, he didn't play there anymore. Dusan, he was on the bench. He was not even warming up anymore. So far from me to defend Thiago Motta, but he's not doing the same mistake. Thiago was playing because that was a mistake of Giuntoli in not bringing him a second striker, and we were obliged. So, from the moment that Thiago Motta had the opportunity, he was on the bench. Uno. Second option, I said it, I'm not the biggest fan of Dusan. So on that one, probably we agree, Sky. But today, if I am analyzing what we saw from Dusan today, what we saw from the other one, from Colomani entering in that position, at today, I need to say that Dusan is much better than Colomani at today in these performances in this game. I didn't like what I saw against Roma from Dusan, really not. But when the other one is entering, it's not convincing me. I didn't like what I saw from Dusan against Genoa, and I not. I can tell you one thing, and then we move topic. Tudor doesn't care about Dusan Vlahovic, okay? Put that in your mind. Speaking with some people, Tudor doesn't care about Dusan, like he doesn't care about Yildiz, like he doesn't care about Conceição, like he doesn't care about Di Gregorio, Perin. He doesn't care about favoritism. This is not the intention. He cares about Juventus. And if you're able to show and to give, then you will play. If you are able to convince him that you can do something better than the other one that is staying on the bench or in the tribuna, you will play. Because he's only taking care about Juventus and by consequence himself. So he will not play Dusan because he likes him. He doesn't care. So put that that in your mind, otherwise will not. From the moment that Colomani will start performing in training session, will start performing on the games, because we are only there to judge the games, Colomani will start over Dusan Vlahovic. Maybe they will play together. I don't know. That's what I think. Thank you. Big Smoke, that became also a member. Grande Big Smoke. I still don't know where this sign is coming from. I'm asking myself. I don't know. I have no idea. Guys, if you know the sign, let me know, because I'm extremely curious. Again, thank you to our friend Muhammad Youssef with 5 membership offered. And then we have Mitch Dyer. Some people kill your chat. I am pissed by Beppe. You see, no. I cannot manage everyone, guys. I cannot see everything. I'm from Thailand. I cannot see everything and answering and thinking in the meanwhile, so I try to filter. I cannot do everything, but it's a pity, guys, for the people that are insulting. Don't insult, because you are putting toxicity after a win. Oh, we won or we didn't win? We are third at the moment, or we are not third at the moment? Are we succeeding in the mission, or are we not at the moment? I think yes, no? I think yes, personally. I really think yes. Salman, that means that you didn't watch the videos. Because I made a video 3 days ago, I believe, where I said if we are able to win the next 3 games, I believe in the top 3. Even before playing the 3 games, I think that we can do it, the top 3. Of course, if we don't win the 3 games, then it's because of us. Then it's on us. But I really believe, looking at the calendar, studying, I really believe that we can do it. So my target is top 3. Top 3. Grande Gigashot, grandissimo Gigashot. I think that's why I'm not commenting anymore. Comment, guys. Comment. Mitch, stay here. Michael van der Peer, I would like to compliment Kelly. He was not welcome, not accepted. Changed league, was forced to play different position, can't even speak Italian. I think he played a good game. I agree with you. I think it's really a pity. I need to watch it a bit closer. But I think that he has responsibilities on the goal that we concede, because he's not able to man-mark Baschirotto on that goal. And people will go with cherry-picking, because it's easy to go cherry-pick. This is why Kelly disaster. But I really believe that we have a huge, big problem with how we are defending set pieces. It's something that I already said with Thiago Motta at a certain moment. Kelly or no Kelly, I don't care. Whoever was there on that second post, we were always conceding goals. And it even goes before Thiago Motta already with Max Allegri. It was not on set pieces, but it was a second post when they were changing that we were extremely difficult. I remember with Kostic and Danilo this season, it has been always on set pieces where Juventus is totally unprepared. When that ball goes from one side to the other, we are totally unprepared. We are really amateurish, and it's not the men. It's really not the men, because you cannot tell me that all these players, they cannot. It's a system problem. It's really a system problem that needs to be changed. Also, said by Tudor when he's saying, look, guys, I started with a way of defending set pieces that they were taught to, because I don't have the time to change everything step by step, but this is one of our priorities to change, and I'm sure that we will progress also on that one. We are obliged to, because it's not okay. It's really not okay. It was again an alarm sign, but it's a pity that he's going this time on Kelly, because people will go and criticize him, while I really believe that he was solid today again. Was really solid today. Seriously, yeah. Look, if I go towards his stats, let me check. Lloyd Kelly, third one for balls touched, 84. 87% pass accuracy, Attacking. What did he do in attack? I don't know. I don't think he did a lot, but let's see. 1 shot, 1 on target, 4 touches in opposition box. Duels. Let me check. 8 duels. Three won. He won the aerial duels. He didn't win the ground duels. 7 times possession won. There are Locatelli with 8 times possession won. Lloyd Kelly 7 times. He's second for possession won. Defensive. Lloyd Kelly. 1 committed foul. He didn't do 5 clearances. So number 1 for clearances today. He played a really good game, except of that mistake. And I need to check if it's only him or not, because I saw that Thuram was close to him, but I think it's more him. No, Kelly was good. Kelly was good. Look at the heat map of Kelly today playing there. If you're looking at the shot that he went to on target was not a really dangerous one, but he took his initiative. I see him a lot of time also taking his runs to go up on that left side to give some support there. But you see it here, 5 clearances, 1 blocked shot, has been dribbled past 1 time. Errors leading to shot. Oh, that's a beautiful new stat here. Errors leading to shot 1. I'm really curious to see Renato Vega. Did it happen or not? I don't know if we can see that or not. It's not there. So, or it's 0, or they didn't put it here. I don't know. No, I agree. He's not the juvenile standard player, but then half of them aren't. Decent player that does his job and can improve more. I hate the words national team, by the way. Maybe I don't know why you're speaking about it. If you had to choose today, keep Tudor for next season or get Conte? I don't know. I really don't know. It's really difficult. It's really difficult to answer for me because I love what I'm watching with Tudor. I would tell you, it's Conte is really easy to say today because we want immediate results and we believe that Conte is the one that gives you, because of proven track, immediate results. I don't know. I prefer not to answer today. I'm not against Conte coming back, just to be clear. Not against Conte coming back. I'm curious about Tudor, what he could do from the start of a season with Juve. I don't know. I really don't know. Really tough question. James Stanislavski, good to see improvements from Cope. I believe Tudor's man management will be legendary if he can turn Cope around this season. About Cope manners, well, beautiful start of the game, immediately with that goal that is opening the score sheet for Juve. Not easy to score from that angle. Then I saw some improvements of Cope, but I didn't see a wow game. If he's able to recuperate him, good, but don't forget, Cope, that we need much more from you. Step by step, yes. How much time do we have? I don't know. It's important to don't forget about it. And that performance is, it's 6.5 because he scored. Can he turn Cope around? I hope so. Someone needs to turn Cope around. Someone needs to. To continue to answer Jose Angel, I would love Tudor to succeed. Cheap coach, finally the chance of his life. I'm a bit of a romantic soul. I would love. I don't think that Tudor would do well under. That Douglas Lewis will do well under Tudor. I don't think so. Because it's a player that, yes, fantastic in verticality, super fantastic in verticality. He knows how to manage that ball, but it's probably not a player that will cover you the field like Tudor would love to. So I'm a bit scared. That's also why he doesn't enter when the result is still open. Will you be live for the Club World Cup? For Juve, yes. For the other teams, I don't know. Maybe I will do all the games. Could be. It's funny that you're saying that Conte ball is boring, because when I said it, people, they remember that winning period of Conte at Juve like a fantastic period of fantastic football, which is not true. The first season has been spectacular, really beautiful. The second season a bit less, the third season also a bit less. So we didn't see anymore that champagne, beautiful football of Conte in the first season like in the second and third season. It's true, huh? It's true. Conte is not a coach that is always offering that sparkling football. Conte is not a sparkling. It's a decisive coach. He's a coach that is pushing. He's a coach that is able to go and do what it takes to win. The way of playing, he has an idea of football, etc., but I would not put him with the spectacular, beautiful football. Okay, what else do we need to speak about before we close the live of today? No, because, guys, I started solo leveling. Anime. I'm already at the second season, episode 8, I believe. There are 13 episodes in second season, so I need to finish them tonight. I'm enjoying so much, so I need to finish it tonight. It is what it is. Solo leveling. Wow. Beautiful. Fantastic. Attack on Titan is old like it is. It's old. It's already old, guys. Attack on Titans are telling me, watch Attack on Titans. Did you see today they announced JoJo? That will be, pay attention, huh? The best one, huh? The best one. Jinwoo the GOAT. Berserk the GOAT. You know that I have, here I have 20th Century Boys. I have Berserk. I have JoJo. I have Monster. Monster is not bad, guys. Huh? Monster is not bad, huh? As well. Anyway, is there something else to say about the game of today? I liked my Juve. I'm happy. I'm really happy. Seriously. Except of some people, they entered the chat, they wanted to do a phenomenal. Except of that, I was really happy of the performance of today. Seriously. Really. We win. We convince. Because it's not only a winner, it's a convincing win. Chapeau. Super happy. Yeah, James. Improving Juve. Oh. Can't wait. But even the second half was not that bad, huh? Compared to. But we are declining. In second half, we always have that problem where we decline. David Kvirkfelia. Oh, please send a message to my boy. To my boy. You know who my boy is, huh? I'm bringing to Juve. Who's my boy, guys? George Mikaudadze. David, say hello to your brother, to your big brother, George. You say Beppe said hello to my big brother, George. George Kvirkfelia. He will tell me, Beppe, how do you know that my brother is George? I know. Confirm, eh? David. Am I right or am I wrong that you have a big brother that is called George? Now I'm curious. Let's see if I'm right or not. Waiting for David Kvirkfelia to confirm if his big brother is called George. Let's see. I'm really curious now. Usually I'm not wrong. Eh? Usually I'm never wrong. The post-game words. Meanwhile, that David is telling us, otherwise I will not sleep today. We can go towards the post-game words before closing, indeed. He's saying no. But that's a problem, huh? I know that he scored a fantastic goal. I heard about it. I didn't see it. But I know that he scored a fantastic goal. So that's a goal that I need to watch later. By the way, let me watch it now because a friend of mine sent me the video. Wait. Oh, what is happening? Wait, let me check. Yeah, but there is some effect here on that video. They are exaggerating a bit, huh? Oh, calma. It's a beautiful goal. Let me check. That ball goes in the back. Boom. It's a beautiful goal. But on the other side, out of this world is probably a bit exaggerating. Who said out of this world? It's a beautiful goal where he's perfect in his body balance now. Calma. It's a beautiful goal. It's really beautiful goal. Out of this world, guys. There is nothing else. What is he doing? Look, perfect positioning, body positioning. He's keeping that ball in. Calma. I prefer the goal that we scored with Yildiz than this one. I think Georgie. I told you that your brother was called Georgie. I said Georgie. It's the same, eh? Georgie, the same, guys. What are you speaking about? Same. The same. Hussam, you're here following the channel since I don't know how long. How much you follow the live or the videos or not, Hussam? Every single day I told you. Pay attention with Fagioli because the problems are not the qualities, it's off the field. He needs to leave Juve because he wants to start fresh. Remember I told you he wanted to go in a foreign country. Hey guys, I kept repeating it for more than a year. By the way, I was the first one to tell you when Fagioli will come back. Calma before expecting him immediately to be at a level because 1 year without playing, it's different. And when he will come, wait how he will come. Guy, I always told you that. People, they were raging until yesterday. I told you. It's a year that I'm telling you. Fagioli problem is not the qualities, it's off the field. I tell you with all the respect, because it's an illness and hopefully he will be healthy, but it's much more than that. If today we are hearing stories about Fagioli, that is not only a gambler, but also was there to recruit players, involving them. Guys, this is... That's problematic. That's really problematic. Huh? Really problematic, according to me. So let's read the words of Igorone Tudor, so that after that we can close the video. Tudor. Wait, this is Postgame. Here, Postgame. Locatelli. In football, you have fun only when you win. The rest is blah blah. I agree with him. The energy changed with the arrival of the coach. But we had to close the game earlier. We had a lot of opportunities, and we conceded a goal that was inevitable. At the end, 3 fundamental points. We must continue to try to win all of them. Kenan, we are happy for the victory. A bit suffered, but it's good. It's okay like that. We must continue with the work. This is the most important to enter the Champions League of next year. Vlahovic did a great game, and he gave me a perfect ball, and I went with a shot. I am happy. Tudor, we could have closed the game earlier. We closed the game badly in the last 10 minutes. I said it to the guys. They need to give something more. We played 70 good minutes. We are happy. We must continue. Vlahovic missed only the goal, but he did a good game. Okay? Koopmeiners needed that goal. The head and the physique, so the legs and the heads, the mental, are on the good path. When I arrived, the team was in difficulty from a mental point of view. For my football, the team requires a physical preparation from a certain type. Wea prefers to play on the left, while Cambiaso feels better on the right. Guys, what is he telling us here? That he's listening to the players. And we were asking ourselves, why is it? Look, Cambiaso is telling you, I prefer to play on the right. Who was playing Cambiaso on the right? Guys, who was playing Cambiaso most of the time on the right? Tell me, which coach was playing Cambiaso more on the right? Allegri. Allegri was playing Cambiaso on the right. Even Spalletti with La Nazionale. But Allegri was playing Cambiaso always on the right side of the field. Here, Tudor is telling us he prefers to play on the right. Wea prefers to play on the left. Then, did he play it well, Wea? No, he didn't play well. Cambiaso, by the way, You know that today I'm worried also about Cambiaso? I don't know. Is it physically or I don't know. But he didn't enter. Wow. That's the problem. Huh? Tudor must find a way to ask the players that are entering to deliver what the 11 chosen are giving from the first minute. Because if you are able, with the 5 men that are entering, to change again and to gain that energy, I think we can do well. I agree with GJustjuve saying he never really came back from that post-Manchester City. I agree. If he's staying or I don't know, guys. It also depends what Guardiola will do at City. Will he stay? Will he not stay? Will it leave? I don't know. Yeah, the subs were weak, Specky. I agree. On the other side, these are the men that you are actually... What did he do wrong? Wea, Cambiaso. Who else? Conceição. Who were the men that entered? Colomani and then Savona is probably the best one that you have on the bench. So he's playing your best players. They entered really bad. Like they entered bad against Genoa. Like they entered bad against Roma. Well, because we said it again, the same thing. We said they didn't enter well against Roma. Last week we said exactly the same. This time we won. I'm happy about that. No, we are happy. We are happy because whatever will happen between Atalanta and Bologna, we know that we are in the top 4 after match day 32 with 7 games to go. Atalanta, Bologna. It's at 12:30. Oh, I will watch that game. Maybe I do a watch along. But then I need to prepare. I don't know. Let's see. Fiorentina Parma is an important one as well. And then the Derby della Capitale. So there are 3 guys. We are speaking about 3 games that are 3 games tomorrow at this time could be a beautiful surprise. Look, Bogdan is saying happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Bogdan. Look, that's the best thing. That's the best thing to close the live with. Happy birthday to my friend Bogdan. Bogdan, how old? How young are you? Bogdan, tell us, how young is Bogdan? I guess 33. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess 33. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm curious now. 45, 26, 28. Waiting for the real age revealing of Bogdan. $36, $38. We are waiting. Huh? We don't know how old Bogdan is. Auguri Bogdan. Ciao Nico, 42, 29. Hey, he's not answering. Ciao Mustafa. Specky saying UFNs are older than 30. 69, but we don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to tell us. Can be, huh? He left. He said, it's my birthday, ciao. And he went. He left the chat. Brava Sasha. That is not 30 yet. You see? Maybe he has delay. Could be. But I don't think so because Bogdan is usually always right. We will ask him tomorrow. Okay. Juventine. We close the live because we don't have the answer of Bogdan, but happy birthday, Bogdan. With 13 Juventini of the world, so 13 more than the target of today, which is good, which is really, really good. With a win, we are at the moment third, waiting. Where is my... but no, it's because I shaved, but it's here. It's here somewhere. But it's small. It's shorter, the beard. I will let him grow again. It was nice, huh? It was nice. I'm happy. Ciao. We see each other for an important Serie A game tomorrow. Buonanotte a tutti. Ciao, forza. Juve.